Okay.
Welcome to a state of trance, and here's your host, Kakaroto Van Buren.
Fun what?
Van Buren?
Armin van Buren, one of the
That was
best
great.
DJs ever. Come on,
Mhm.
you guys keep up.
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
I'm
man,
You're too
you're
sorry.
missing
old.
out.
Yeah, I'm too old, man.
No, he's not too old.
Yeah, I'm older and I know who it is, so
Yep.
y'all can just.
Yep.
Van what?
Buren.
Armin van Buren, one of the greatest DJs of all time.
I don't know.
I'll share you a link after the stream.
Okay. But I don't know any DJs. So
I wouldn't say
We'll
greatest,
educate.
but richest, certainly.
alright.
Well,
So
not the greatest, one of the greatest.
I don't know what makes a DJ great, honestly. So
Mhm.
If they make people go.
yeah, but they're not composing the music. Anyway, back to the game.
let's start the game now. So last we left off. You you gathered your wits, you had a short rest, and then decided to enter the east wing of the abbey, where the guard, a flesh golem, attacks you. You quickly kill it and then proceed to investigate the gruesome cells with all sorts of mad mongrel, half human, half all sorts of different animal parts. These people were not good, physically and mentally. Most of them seemed to be completely mad. Some were smart, but most of them were filthy, but they were all very hungry. Tehanu stole a golden statuette from one of them, and then, um, leaving the group crying like babies, you then find another group that is trying to make magical incantations to make food appear. After that, you explored upstairs. You found a sort of hospital where um, you have humans in the process of being transformed, from what it looks like. You managed to hear the story of a woman who had decided to give um, part of herself to the abbot in exchange for saving her son's life. The abbot did keep his word and resurrected her son, but the cost was her arm. Unfortunately, she was slowly going mad from the pain of having her arm sawed off with no anesthetic of any kind. So you decided to nope out of there. You beeline to the exit, but the abbot was there and he still wanted to talk to you. He revealed that Irina might be the reincarnation of Tatiana, someone he knew that Strahd loved very much. He discovered when he discovered that Irina refuses to marry Strahd, he got a little bit angry, but he instead asked for some genetic material. Just an arm or a leg would do. Um, but Irina did not want to part with any of her members. He got a little frustrated. He didn't understand why you refused such an offer, um, but he asked for you to at least get the genetic material from another reincarnation that died in Berez long ago. You gave him that promise as you fled out of there as soon as possible. You followed the map on your way south towards the vineyard, um, and just as you approached, nearing
Well,
your
before that,
destination,
we went and found the sword inside of the scarecrow.
that was 2 weeks ago. That was
Awkward pause.
yeah, that was the sword thing that was before.
I thought we
last
I
week.
thought we found the sword after we had the Irina conversation.
No,
Oh, wow,
the
my
sword
time
was
is-
in the garden.
Oh.
The whites in the like it was in the scarecrow and the
Oh, you're
and
right,
the
you're
white,
right, my bad.
and then you got the sword, and then you actually used the sword on the flesh golem inside.
My bad, you're right.
No worries. So yeah, as you were approaching the vineyard, you got attacked by a couple of scarecrows that you just made into a pile of straw really quickly, and that's where we left off. So
Or minions of straw.
As a 10-minute kind of since after the encounter with the scarecrows, I'd like to, even though he's not here, I assume that we can functionally use the folks that aren't here. I was gonna see if Liam could use identify on the statue that we took to see if there's anything special about it.
He would say, sure, give me a second. And he would start a 10-minute ritual as he prepares his identify spell on the statuette that I assume Tehanu hands over.
Yeah. And while I'm at it, plunging through my bag, I also bring out the hag's head and throw it into the woods.
Okay.
I didn't find any use for it.
Yeah, it started to smell really bad. So, give me a second. He casts Identify, and he definitely starts to feel some magical elements coming out from that little statuette. He has the feeling that the statuette represents Saint Markovia, who was a priestess who was here long ago. And I'm trying to see. Okay, I'm just gonna. It is magical, and just give me a second to open it. Where is Kreskin here? Oh, okay, there it is. And there. I don't think there's an actual journal entry for it that I can share.
Oh no, so no picture.
Yeah, it doesn't say. But it's no picture. But it's a golden statuette depicting Saint Markovia. It is worth a little bit of money, and it grants any good aligned character that carries it a +1 bonus to saving throws.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so I'll just create a golden statuette of Saint Markovia.
I don't know what everyone's alignment is.
And
I know that Darce Iron is good.
there you go.
I know that I am good. Tahanu, are you good? Without going into too much.
What is good? What is good and what is evil?
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't know who can best benefit from this item.
I mean, I literally stole this thing from helpless mongrels, made them cry, and there was much rejoicing.
That is a good point.
So I don't know. Without like, I don't know how to kind of broach without breaking.
Hey, you can try to cast a spell on him and see if he's able to save throw with the +1 or not.
Let's duel.
It might be a little meta though.
I have the Sun Sword. Are you sure you want to duel me?
Come on, come at me.
Come at me, bro.
I don't know, like who can best benefit from the using of that item. Like, it does, like, whatever.
I don't know.
Well, I was thinking about maybe the not flimsiest, but I don't remember. Flakiest, not flakiest. Whatever. No, the opposite of tough.
Weakest?
So weakest characters in terms of defense. For example, Amnon, but I have no idea what his alignment is.
That's the thing. Like, can we get like a DM insight into who can use this thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what his alignment is. I think.
Okay. That's the thing. I don't want to metagame.
Yeah,
but I don't
know
how to ask So I'm just gonna ask DM. Can you just tell us who can use this?
So those who can use this is Ozzy, Irina, Iron, and Esmeralda.
So I feel like NPCs probably don't need magical items.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know.
Especially NPCs that can multi-attack like badasses.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So
Anyway, she wasn't there when you got it, so.
yeah.
And Irina seems to be, a little bit out of it lately.
Okay. So, Iron, do you have any thoughts? I don't want to dictate this. So
Oh,
whatever.
I was gonna suggest to you, have it. I'm good not having it. So
Okay.
Yeah, because Ozzy needs so much protection.
hey, he's the tank. He needs every advantage he can get.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that.
Okay. So, Ozzy, you can add to. Oh shit! You probably need a custom item. I'm gonna do that for you. Custom item. Shit to sell. Okay. Let's see. Custom item. Yeah, no, I don't have. I'll look later for something that gives you the +1 saving throws.
I was just thinking for a second that, I mean, if it's Iron wielding it, I do tend to think that Iron is more important to a party survival than Pally Dragony friend going down. That's just me.
I'm impartial, anyways. Well, okay, I'm not. So my vote was for Ozzy, but I mean, I have the relic, so. Well, and if something else comes along and he wants to then pass it down, then that works for me too.
Yeah, he's gonna pass it down on his dying breath and see like.
Hey, I gave her the.
I got the holy. I got the
the
relic.
holy relic.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
The one that blinds you.
Oh, that fucking piece
Yeah.
of fish. Gonna throw it back into Lake Barovia where it belongs.
No, we need it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll just assume that for now I'm using it, and we can figure out if it actually has any use in my hands. If not, then I'll just pass it to Iron. But so we're gonna approach the vineyard or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is there attunement required for it? Because I can start that process. I'll just.
No, just if you hold it. I'm trying to see because it's so annoying. Yeah, the closest thing I could find is Ring of Protection, but it also gives +1 bonus to AC, which you don't get with this item, and it does require attunement. So I'll create a homebrew item later. I hadn't thought of that actually, sorry, but yeah, I'll create a custom item for it later. Okay.
That's fine. All right, so let's go take a look. Let's get into the fun and let's go towards the vineyard. See what's up.
Okay. All right.
I think there's wine tasting included here.
It might.
Well, do they have any left?
Who knows?
That might be the issue.
All right.
I hear they have a really good Stradone.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is so bad, man. So bad. I am ashamed. All right. So after a half mile, the road becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley, and the other leads south into dark woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads Vineyard. So west Vineyard, south dark woods.
Let's go to let us go to the vineyard.
Let us go to the vineyard. Okay. As you move in that direction, you can see a light drizzle begins to fall. unpainted fences blindly follow the trail which skirts north of a sprawling vineyard before bending south towards a stately
Mamma mia,
building.
I am wet.
You have your cloak, so you're fine.
All right.
The fog takes on a ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there you see rope-handled half barrels used for hulling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. A man wearing a dark cloak and cowl stands at the edge of the trees, beckoning you. So over here, there's someone in a cloak and a cowl pointing in your direction and trying to beckon you to come his way.
Is it a sacred cow?
A cowl.
I will approach Mr. Cow.
Okay, so you approach Mr. Cow, and you see a young man. He's wearing a cloak to protect him basically from the rain. And as you enter within the area of the woods, you start to notice a few different things. Multiple shapes start to come out of the woods. And you see
Squares and trapezoids and rhombuses.
What?
They're shapes.
Oh
Geometry
my god! I did not catch that. All right.
You there, parallelogram. Hold fast.
If there is no Mobius strip, I'm killing them all.
They are all wearing the same kind of cloaks, rain cloaks, basically, and they seem very rugged. They've clearly spent a lot of time in uncomfortable situations. There's a few children among them, though those are a little bit to the side, protected by a couple who seem to be, trying to
when
keep
you
them.
mentioned the rugged cloaks, I thought you just meant that they were military grade.
Nope. So this guy, as you approach, so you see there are about 9 of them total, and you see a few shapes. Oh my god, I hate you, Ozzy. A few smaller shapes moving, potentially in the trees above you. You're not yet sure what those are. It says, "Oh, hi. My name is Adrian. Adrian Martikov. We just wanted to let you know that the vineyard, if this is where you planned on going, considering the road you've taken, it's been completely overrun by all sorts of wood creatures. It is a very dangerous place. You should probably avoid it."
Ah, this is what I was looking for. Do these creatures bleed?
What?
If they bleed, we can kill them.
Get to the chopper!
Exactly.
An old man, very old and grouchy a little bit, comes out and pushes the guy away a little bit. It says, "I am Davian Martikov."
I'm sorry, say that name again?
Davian. What are you? Deaf?
No, I was wondering if you were called Dave or Jan.
Yeah, I honestly just couldn't hear what you said. I apologize.
Well, anyway, I am the patriarch. I am the family elder here. The vineyard is mine. What is it that you want? Why have you come this way?
Well, you see, I have some trouble installing Debian Linux, and I thought you could help.
Oh,
So we've heard from a couple of sources now that there's been some trouble with shipments of wine, things like that. So we thought we would stop by and see if we could lend a hand, see if there's any way we can help out.
you want to help out. Well, as you can see, the vineyard has been overtaken.
By stick things, or what was that like?
Yes, blight.
Okay, that's cool. Anything other than blights?
It is not cool.
Well, we're pretty good at killing blights. So, is there anything other than the blights?
Well, the forest folk attacked us a few days ago. Well, a couple of weeks ago, actually. Scarecrows also came this way.
Oh, well, we just killed a couple of those.
Well, that is mighty impressive. You want to rid us of this problem? What's in it for you?
Well,
Wine's
sorry, go ahead.
I say wine's pretty important to Barovia. We've been told on multiple accounts that the wine short that they've been missing their deliveries.
Yes, well, you can expect chaos in Barovia. Without the wine, people are just going to riot or just kill themselves. Who knows? But there is nothing that can be done anymore. We have held out for as long as we could. And I don't think that you would be up to the task. There are too many of them.
How many?
Well, I think that's for us to decide.
If it's less than 300, we'll take care of them.
We are Sparta!
Exactly. just bring them in between the trees. We're just gonna make our stand there, right?
Well, yeah, like legitimately. So, okay, tell me, what is the difference between the forest folk and the stick things? And so you said there's the stick things, there's the forest folk, and there's the scarecrow. Is that correct?
Yes.
So there's three types of things that we'd have to fight. Is that it, or is there more?
Well, the scarecrows came a couple of weeks ago from Berez. Most probably, I don't think they are here anymore. They are a constant threat. But the ones that have overtaken the vineyard now, just the forest folk and their horrible evil blights.
And what's their weakness, if any, or what are their strengths? Why are you guys having trouble with them?
He squints his eyes towards you. He seems to be suspicious. You haven't told me what's in it for you. Why are you doing this? Coming this way?
If you look, here's the thing. As Iron said, the people of Barovia need wine, and you, by all accounts, are the only ones who can make wine in this place. So by helping you, we ultimately help Barovia. If you see fit to reward us otherwise, in addition to that, great. If not, then, at least we can get the free flow of wine happening again.
At this time, you see the younger son, the one that you spoke with at first, Adrian, comes and whispers something in his father's ear. He squints at you. He still seems to be a little...
Am I able to read his lips or hear what he said?
He's very hiding. You won't be able to know what he says.
It was worth asking.
Mm-hmm. And then, Davian says, "All right, you want to help? I accept that. What you can do?
How many are there?
How many? I don't know. Too many. Too many for us, probably too many for you.
Okay.
Well, are we talking 20, 50, 300?
Maybe 300? I don't know. We haven't really counted them as we escaped barely with our lives.
Allow me a moment to confer with my colleagues. And I'm gonna kind of bring the group aside. It's about midday, correct?
It's a little over midday. I'd say more like 4 p.m., something like that.
So if we are gonna go in and do something, I really want to take a short rest at minimum, so that I can recover some of my.
Can we just take a short rest?
Did we?
Mm,
We did at some point because I recovered HP.
I did not. So then I will roll.
You did. You did after the fight with the whites, but you did not after the fight with the golem.
Oh, I thought you folks had determined that we were having a short rest before entering the vineyard or something. Or I
Oh,
misheard.
maybe we talked about the idea but didn't do it because we had the encounter.
Oh, okay, whatever. Then we can do it now, whatever.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm cool
Yeah,
with that.
I just want to use 3 of my hit dice,
Okay. Go ahead. So
and maybe
Say-
Irina could sing to me a little bit.
you sit down, say, well, give us give us some information, and at this time, you all sit down, and Davian, still a little wary of you, not very trusting. You can definitely see that in him, but he's going to try and give you some information that might be helpful. And
Okay.
while doing that, you can hear Irina start to hum a little bit, and you can all take your rest while having this conversation with him.
I wanted to ask, since I'm already full HP and all that, if I could be using, just foraging in the trees nearby to be crafting arrows in the meantime.
If you want.
Yeah, okay. So presumably I can craft a couple arrows, I don't know, in that 1 hour.
Sure. If you want, you can increase your arrow count by 2, or roll a d6 to figure out how many you managed to properly do. Okay.
Right.
So Davian explains to you. Alright, since you are willing to risk your lives, it was 2. You are willing to risk your lives. I don't even understand why, but let's see. About a month or so ago, the forest folk started acting strangely in the woods. We started hearing strange noises. I believe that they are gathering at Yesterhill. I don't really know why. We let that go because it didn't really affect us in any way. Yesterhill is to the south, but they haven't really come our way. But 3 weeks ago, we got attacked by scarecrows. We were able to follow them, their tracks a little bit, and we could see that they were coming from Berez. I believe the witch living there is probably, for some reason, coming to attack us. I don't know what changed, but these are quite dangerous times. Either way, we didn't follow too close the tracks because Berez is a very dangerous place, so we don't venture into the swamp there. 1 week ago, the forest folk and their blights attacked us. We were able to defend our home for a little time, but there is not much we can do against such a fearsome assailant. We held out for a few days. Then 3 days ago. We were simply overrun, and we could not do anything but flee and come to these woods here, close to our family land, keeping an eye on it. Now I think that they might be corrupting the very earth, the very soil, and all the vines might die, and it would be the end of the Wizard of Wines winery.
So they are still in there, in between the vines?
Yeah, are they in the vines or in the house?
They are in the house, in the
Oh, there's folks
vines,
in the house. I know.
like you said.
Um, So those forest folks,
The forest
what did
folks
they...
are old people of Barovia. From centuries past, they used to be warriors, but they got corrupted.
So are
They
they humans or some sort of other race? Are they like William Wallace with a kilt?
they are humans in some ways. They used to be the ones that protect nature. They used
So
to
they're
be in tune with the forest. Now they are simply vile, evil, corrupted versions of their druidic past.
I was about to say it sounds like druid folk. Okay.
Well, if you are to go there, I would suggest that you be very careful. I can give you a little outline of what it looks like.
Sure. That would be great.
So you see, the road goes down toward the main entrance. We have stables there, we have a loading bay, and then the main chamber has these uh, fermentation vats. There is an entrance out the back as well, the back of the house. I don't know which ones you might be able to enter from. We had fled in a hurry and we were barricaded there, but what I remember is that on our way to this little uh, safe area here, we saw many of those blights on the road, in the trees, everywhere.
Is there a way that we can covertly get to your home? Is there like a back door, a way that we might be able without engaging in the fields?
Covertly, I don't know. Uh, there is a back door. There is one to the south. There is one on the west side, and there's the main entrance out the front to the north.
So the back door to your home is to the south.
Yes, you could say that. I mean, we have multiple entrances.
What's the? Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What is the most like if you wanted to sneak back into your house, what entrance would you use?
Well, to sneak back, I would first try and see what is the safest road. These blights, they move around.
Okay.
One safe path now may not be the same safe path an hour from now. You should probably look for the safest path yourselves.
Okay. By the way, as a sidebar, I have I don't know who wants to do what, but just in case, I have Liam and Amnon character sheets pulled.
Okay, cool.
See.
And what would be, and that's kind of another question both for the party and for those chickens in the wood. What is the advantage of the tactical advantage of fighting them in a house or in a constrained space versus in an open field? Why not just face them in an open field?
In
Well, we
open
may not
field, you might be too easily overrun from all directions. In the house, you could at least, you know, have a
If we
choke
get
point.
into the house, if so, my assumption is if there is a leader to these things, it's probably inside the house. It probably doesn't want to be in the rain, so it's probably in the house. So
Doesn't
we
want
cut
to be
off the
one with the
leaders.
nature.
Wow, not anymore. They're corrupted. But my assumption is if there is a leader, so this is why I say the house.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a leader, it's probably in the house. If we kill the leader, maybe the rest of them just go away. If they don't, being inside is more defensible because we can bottleneck them. Like they have to come through the doors.
Yeah, it's just that fireballs inside don't quite work well.
Yeah.
we can see if we can get there. We first got to get there.
How hard can it be, right?
Well,
Are you tempting the DM?
So can I see the home from where we're at?
Yeah, so you look over from where you are, you do get a view of the vineyard. You notice.
I mean, it really doesn't look far from the map.
So this is kind of the view
That's
that you
cool.
get. Yeah, it's really nice art that I found earlier today. You can see how it's already been kind of overrun with vines.
Can we
on the
see
wall.
any of these whitey thingies?
Whitey thingies? What whitey?
Whites.
White?
Didn't you say they're whites?
Lights.
Oh, blights. Sorry.
Blights.
Blights.
Yeah. Blights are like sort of tree creatures.
Okay. Do we see any?
All right. So you can do. Give me a second. You can do a perception check. Actually, all of you do a perception check. So roll for everyone. And where's my notes? Dude.
I should not be rolling for anyone.
I rolled an 18.
Wow. Okay. Who's missing? I'll do.
But everybody's there.
I didn't do
Esmeralda.
Irina or the. I did Liam. I did myself, and I did Amnon.
So I'm doing
Irina and
Esmeralda.
Oh, woo!
Yep.
Well, she can see through the future. That's in her name.
She sees tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I can do Irina if you want as well.
I don't know that it's necessary. Is there anything more that we'll gain than an 18?
Okay. And who's missing? I feel like someone's missing.
That's everybody.
Dylan isn't there.
Oh, he rolled for him.
I rolled for Dylan. Amnon. He rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. So
Liam got an 8. Dylan
4.
got a 3. Tahani
Oh,
got a
okay.
9.
It's
I got a
Irina's
4.
that I didn't see. Okay, that's why. Because it was the differently styled. Because it didn't roll 2 times. So okay. So Iron got an 18. Then you got all those others. So at this time, I'm doing group checks. Okay. So you look around. You're unable to see any of the blights. You kind of see things moving, but then it's like an optical illusion. You're not sure. Is it a branch that moved, or is it just the wind that moved a branch in a tree? You don't know. But you can't seem to see any of them.
Okay. I guess I'm going to stealthily as much as I can. Try to make my way to the structure. I mean, John, are you okay with trying to go through the structure, or do you just want to fight him in the field?
Oh, I'm okay with any plan.
Alright, so I'm going to try to stealthily make my way to the structure.
I mean, I was just making my point about fireballs. You don't really do group damage in that situation because the shack's probably made of flammable material and not up to the city code standards.
But it is raining, so...
Yeah.
Okay. So you decide to go to the vineyard, and we're just gonna move to this little place here. Okay. Actually, Irina is gonna stay behind.
I'll have Tony stay with her.
Okay, and Tony stays behind as well, because Irina is just not really there mentally anymore. She seems to be
I'll tell
really
Tony
down.
to stay with Irina and keep her safe.
Okay, and so you're going with the Invincible as well?
I have an idea, and I'm going to turn to my team. Okay, so Invincible, like, if I send him just full sprint, he'll distract everything, and we can
get aggro.
He'll get all the aggro. Everything will chase after him, and then we can make our way into the building.
And then you can tell apart the branches from the blights.
Right.
That's awesome. What part of the building did we want to run to if that works?
Well, we're trying to get to where my mouse is. This is. I'm assuming this is the actual vineyard building itself.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll follow.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna tell Invincible, like, all right, my friend, like, go be heroic and now I'm gonna have him full gallop, full sprint, like as fast as he possibly can, and we're staying far enough back so that we can observe. And he's gonna run down the road, and he's gonna cut to the south, almost kind of to where the road is, and just run past the building, past all the vineyards, and I'm gonna tell him just keep running and don't stop, and just like meet back. We can communicate up to a mile, I believe. So try to stay within communication range and try to don't let them get you, but if they get you, don't worry, I'll bring you back.
Okay. Do an animal handling check on him just for fun. Nice. Really nice. Okay.
A crit and a fail.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Thankfully, the crit came first, but
yeah. And
I mean, my assumption is he knows he's celestial and he can't actually die. He's
yeah. I know, it was just for fun. And I am going to do.
Why doesn't roll the Foundry thing ever remember the freaking HP I have in my token?
Okay. What?
Why does it not remember the numbers I set and the preferences I set in the resources of my token? Like, the HP always resets to some old version.
Probably because I just dragged and dropped that one from there, but is it better? Oh yeah, they should all be. Yeah, no, it should be fine. 49, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be 49 at this time. Okay. Good. All right. So where were we? Give me a second. Yeah, I know.
Heroic gallivant.
I know. So as Invincible starts to gallop, you hear the rustle of dead vines. I'm assuming that you're following him, or no? You're letting him do that. Okay.
We're giving him a head start because the whole idea is we want him to just run through, and they won't see us. They're just gonna see him. We're far enough back that he's gonna draw as much stuff out as he can.
Okay.
And then we're gonna move in So once they start chasing after him, is when we're gonna move in and try to get.
I'm not sure if they're gonna actually chase more than a few feet, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. So, as Invincible starts to move, you hear the rustle of dead vines all around you. Inhuman shapes emerge from the vineyard, their torn, covered limbs cracking as they trudge forth through the mist and rain. 1 dozen, 2 dozen. There are too many to count. Wait, that just happened. Sorry. Okay. There you go. There are too many
That's
to
cool.
count. Fighting clearly isn't an option. You can either flee from the scene or you can make a mad dash for the winery. All right. And with that just happening, you see Invincible just going through all of them, trying to escape them. Do a dexterity save for Invincible, please. As he's just
Is it just my
mad
save?
dashing. Yeah.
Wait, but
No, for
don't these
him.
things have shitty movement speed?
Yeah, they do, but they're all around.
Not that many on the path.
Oh, they are everywhere. You can see them now, just emerging. From
Do you have
basically
the skill
everywhere.
like a barbarian in Diablo where I could do whirlwind and with the 2 axes and just chop the trees?
You could if you had the spell or something.
I'm asking Dragon Boy.
No, you're not.
Dragon Boy. All right. Did you roll for him?
Yeah, 17.
I wonder why it didn't pop that there was. Okay. All right. So he is just going through that and just leaving. Now you see all of these shapes moving everywhere.
Okay. Do any of them chase after him?
A lot of them, but there are still just way too many to make any difference. But little metagaming, it did make a difference in how I'm running this scene. And I wanted to do this music. There you go.
So, has the movement of these things been in well, how far? Oh, geez.
Yeah, you're like 200 feet away from it. You need to run. So you can, like I said, you can either flee from the scene or you can make a mad dash for the winery. What do you do?
The problem is that if we enter combat in that point in time, we will be stuck in time for 2 years. I'm not worried about their attacks.
It's just 2
especially
rounds.
if we took a long rest. But this battle would be endless.
Yeah, I'm not running it as a battle. I'm running it as a skill challenge.
Ah. Do I look like a blue hedgehog?
I kind of feel like I need a long rest. Well, I have 2 spell slots left.
What do you do?
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna say, why don't we just dash for it?
Why not follow?
Right.
Or wait, is it? Would you allow a long rest for us at this point, or no? Would you make us like leave and go do something else?
You could take a long rest. You just basically spend the rest of the day doing something else, and then take care of it in the morning, basically.
Because I don't know how many spell slots Iron has left. I have 2.
I would tend to recommend a long rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Back in the woods with the folks there.
Yeah.
Because A, we'll be alerted if anything happens because they'll get attacked too. And B, because we have a pending level up.
That's
and
true.
That's going to help in any case.
Yep. So
You bastard.
that's a good call. So we're gonna like kind of move back and go to the family and be like, okay, you weren't kidding. This is a fucking shitstorm. We think we
This
can
is
take
like
care of this.
Woodstock out there.
We need to take care of this though. So we're gonna take a rest. We're gonna take care of some business. We're gonna get some more arrows for our friend Tihanu here. We're gonna bum around, do shit, whatever we gotta do. Take a long rest and start.
Okay. All right. So you go back.
Liam Mint's tiny hut.
What?
He's gonna make Liam Mint's tiny hut.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't be sleeping now anyway, right?
No. I'm saying eventually when we get to the long rest piece.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll be under the guys.
So you're gonna spend the rest of the day crafting the bag of holding.
Yeah. Yes, that's a great idea.
Which, with what was remaining, it is now done.
Cool.
You can now empty. You can now empty Tony.
Wait a How many people can we stuff in a bag of holding? Just one? Or can we stuff a party in a bag of holding?
You have literally like your constitution minutes worth of breath.
Yeah, yes. But picture this. Me holding the bag of holding with everybody inside running.
I don't think we can fit
on top of the horseback.
I don't think you can do that.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't work.
It would have been.
It's a great idea, but I don't think it'll work.
You can have a gnome or a halfling inside the bag for 10 minutes, not an entire party.
What the fuck is this? Like a Costco bag?
It's a fucking bag of holding. You're gonna be holding it. It's not a bag of put it in the back of a truck. It's a bag of holding.
I thought it was an interdimensional thing.
It is, but
it have like 5 square feet or whatever space inside of it. Like even like a glaive or whatever it's called, like a spear, wouldn't fit in it because it would be too long, basically.
And also, things have to fit. Wait, so a bag of holding can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 feet. The bag weighs 15 pounds regardless of content. So we entirely weigh too much. There's no way.
And stuff an entire party in there. What a disappointment after all the time we spent on this frickin' bag. We could just have bought an IKEA bag.
That's true. Okay, so bag of holding is complete. I'm not gonna add that to Liam's.
We'll take care of that in between sessions. Especially with, I don't know how much in gold he has already taken out of his inventory and things like that.
So we'll assume that Tony is now put all of the gold and items and shit like that into the bag of holding. So he's not chinking.
Mm-hmm. I know that Iron also used 2 remove curse on both Tihanu and and so they do get a nice night of sleep. That was the issue, and they are now cured of their curse from the Midnight Mother. So they do get the full long rest. Do you need me to do that for Liam, I suppose?
I can give them long rests, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot give them long rests.
Probably not. That's why I'm doing it.
I also am not going to level them up. I say just leave them 6 and then just take.
Right. There's the whole leveling up thing. Why do you guys? I totally expected this to happen at level 6. Doesn't matter. Okay. So you guys leveled up during the night. You're all level 7 now. Which I will just. They need to roll. Okay, those missing will roll their HP and all that. They will be level 6 for now, until they are here to do their own level now. Okay, where were we? Yeah. You now know that There are a lot of blights in here, but as you've gone to sleep, you don't know how they've shifted during the night, how they moved, and so the successes in the skill challenges are now reset because you don't know where they are or anything. So we're gonna
I
redo
hadn't
this.
rolled anyway.
No, you did. You had the perception check, which was a failure, and then because of the invincible thing, I give you a success on the skill challenge because it it allowed you to see where they are, and it gave you, well, there are multiple parts to the skill challenge, and it gave you a success on one of the parts. But anyway, so we're back to morning. Um, you spent the night, well, part of the night talking with the Martikovs. Um, Davian seems to be sure that you are just cowards and you never planned on actually doing anything to help. Um, and what else? You get to meet the whole family in more. You get more time to meet the whole family. Adrian is the eldest son. Um, he There's Stefania, who is the second born, and she's the only daughter of Davian. Um, they you get the sense that there is a third son, um, but they
Prodigal
don't
one?
really want to talk about him. It's like uh, they avoid the subject because they you meet Elvir, who is the fourth born, but there's a third born that they don't seem to want to talk about. Um, and yeah, there's the children, 14 years old, 8 years old, 5 years old. There's even a little baby, um, less than a year old. And yeah, you get to meet the whole family. They seem really nice people. You also, spending the night there and more time, you are also able to gather that those shapes that you saw in the trees seem to be multiple swarms of ravens that are perched on the trees here, above the camp, basically, and they are kind of watching over the Martikov family. And you can see Davian, this old guy, who is very affectionate and seems to have these ravens as pets.
A quick question.
Yes,
Did Invincible make it back to me okay? Or do I...
he made it back okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. And with that, it's morning, and you are ready to go back. So you take the road.
Really back.
So okay, question for you. Because
Uh-huh.
we're about to do a skill check. In order to augment our skill check, my question is, if I were to use a level 1 spell slot, and I prepared the spell Detect Evil and Good this morning. It gives me, if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of me,
Mm-hmm.
um, it
Wouldn't you
penetrates
have
area.
that already as your
Yeah, I prepared it this morning.
no, like your divine sense, isn't it sort of similar?
Uh, it's
Maybe.
only celestial, fiend, and undead, and I don't know what. Do I know what those things are? Are those things celestial, fiends, or undead?
You don't know.
Can
Esmeralda,
someone do
however,
me?
Esmeralda, however, is as you sit around the fire at night, Esmeralda starts to talk to you about these blights. She seems disgusted by them, and she says, "The blights are plants that have been gifted with the powers of intelligence and mobility." When I say intelligence, You know, they're really quite stupid, in fact. But the blights are a plague to the land. They are contaminated by darkness. They drink that darkness from the soil, and it carries out the will of an ancient evil that attempts to spread itself wherever it can. Legend has it that a vampire named Golchias worked terrible magic and raised up an abominable tower. I can't remember the name of that tower, but what I remember is that Golchias was undone. He was killed by a hero who plunged a wooden stake through his heart. The vampire was destroyed, but his blood infused the stake with a dreadful power. And in time, the tendrils of new growth sprouted from that wooden stake, and they grew into a sapling infused with the vampire's evil essence.
So, am I understanding you correctly in telling me that they are likely undead?
No, I said they are plants.
Corrupted plants.
They are simply plants.
They're
The plants
dandelions.
are infused with evil essence. That
Like gas
tree,
oil.
that tree just sprouts new seeds and saplings, and those take shape, take form. They have mobility. They have a little bit of intelligence that allows them to move around and attack.
So I wouldn't be
and
able to
spread
detect
their
them
evil.
with divine sense, or
I don't think you
detect
would be
evil.
able to detect them, no.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is. We need to be careful with these things. It is best to, once they die, to simply burn them. We wouldn't want their foul resin just to seep into the soil, sprouting new blights from it.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Okay, so back to morning. Um, you don't know what happened during the night. It is early morning. Uh, what do you want to do?
Hey, Invincible, are you up for another morning run? And I'll send him same thing. Send him just charging the same way, same thing he did. Stay safe, my friend. But if anything happens to you, know that I'll bring you back. Because we just need to know where everything is, and then we're gonna try to fucking beeline for that.
Actually, would have strapped barrels of oil to this guy and have him spill oil all over the place and then burn them.
I'm not turning my horse into a suicide bomber. That's not appropriate.
Okay. All right. Let's get this party started.
Bring on the music by Pink.
Batman. Wait.
Oh, not exactly that.
Okay, the music started, but its volume is low for some reason.
Let's get
Okay,
a party
it's
started
fine.
because I'm
Okay,
coming off.
so do another animal handling check, please, with advantage. Okay. So he goes through, and as he does, you can see quite a few blights emerge from their hiding places, and they start to, some of them start to follow, some stop following when he gets too far, but overall,
And we're all just gonna freaking
you get a bunch of these things all over the place.
beeline
moving
right for the
around.
building.
All right, and so you tear your way through the vines, making a beeline for the building at the center of the yard. Above you, a pair of ravens squawk and caw as they circle in the air. All around you, you can see dark shapes rising between the vines and the fence posts, their needle-covered forms lurching toward you. What do you do?
Ren?
I'm going to put my shield like as I'm gonna as a bonus action activate the sword, put my shield in front of me and just charge.
Okay, so you want to charge through them. Let's see.
Can you like
do an acrobatics check, please?
Ugh.
I'm
hoping that the bright light of it will just like make them deter
from the sword.
There are plants. They don't care. They love light.
Yeah, but they're blighted plants. Evil.
Yeah. Everybody actually do acrobatics, please. As you're all trying to push through and nimbly make your way past.
Athletics?
Acrobatics.
I wish it was
athletics. Yeah, actually, athletics instead of acrobatics. Sorry.
It would have been strength.
Yeah, you can just redo them.
Oh, awful.
Okay.
I should have kept my acrobatics.
So please do for the others. I'm gonna do Irina.
Oh, did she?
Not Irina. Esmeralda. So athletics. She would have preferred acrobatics.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
It really falls down on the mud.
Okay.
Which is unbecoming of her.
Everybody, please do a dexterity saving throw. As you try to push your way through them and nimbly escape, you...
Everyone gets +3 because they're near me.
That is true. Everybody gets +3.
I have an 18.
And I'll do, let's see, it was dexterity saving throw. So plus.
Did you add your +1?
3.
Oh, 18 for me.
Okay, you all actually saved. So let me just do this. You all get 4 damage as you're trying to push through all of them, but unfortunately, you see all of these needles. You can see now these seem to be needle blights who have needles all over their branches, basically, and they are starting to throw all of these needles your way, causing a lot of damage to all of you.
So could you update our position, because we're still at the start of the map and I have no idea what distance we're at.
You can hear some of the needles. Just move yourselves to like where I just put Ozzy.
I didn't know. Okay, yeah. So here.
So I can't adjust Amnon and Liam's health, so I've written them down on a piece of paper.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. I'll do that. No problem. So Liam's health, 4 damage, and Amnon also got 4 damage. Okay. And
we can keep going just fine like that for days. This is nothing but a split.
Shouldn't it have been? Oh, I guess that's about as far as it was.
So you're trying to push through and just get as far away from them as possible. Through them, actually. You get a little away, but not close enough. The vines swallow you up, shriveled grapes and yellowed leaves forming a dense forest around you. You dash toward the winery, but as you pass through an intersection of weaving ditches and fences, you see 2 groups of blights advancing on your position from either side. What do you do?
Like, how close from either side?
Can't we just fireball them as a distraction and then keep running?
Yeah. So where? Well, he can't cast 2 fireballs, so he can cast 1 fireball.
Okay.
Which is a bigger group, and which is.
Okay. So Liam is going to cast 1 fireball this way, right? And just give me one little second. And
Um,
and
I
there.
don't know what.
You just cast Fireball, destroying quite a few of them, clearing a path for you, and allowing you to push forward.
this is no fireball. This is a sun.
Yeah.
you cast Nova.
Okay. So with that Fireball, it gives you that was
I hope them villagers are watching and seeing the explosions afar.
yeah, they are. Okay, you got closer. You got close enough to actually be right up to the entrance. Now, you have multiple places from which you could try to enter this place. Where do you go?
Honestly, if this is how many people there are, the nearest entrance. We need to just get inside.
Where the card.
Which one? Can you point to me?
I
which
can't see
entrance?
what are doors because of the
Well, there's
stupid
an
dynamic
opening.
shadows.
There's a
opening
door
right
here. There's a door here. There's a veranda here that probably has a door. There's the loading bay here,
I'm gonna go in through this door right here,
right
where my
here.
mouse is.
Okay.
Just try both at the same time, or whatever.
Well, because they don't look connected. I can't tell like from this. They don't look connected. So this looks like it's the main house, right?
Okay. This
Yeah.
decision you decided on
So
this
here.
door. Okay,
Here.
go. So let me just.
Got a grenade on you?
Okay, so you make a break for the front door of the winery. The handle rattles in your palm as you struggle to push against whatever obstruction is barring the other side. The horde is advancing, and you've only seconds before the blight send forth another volley. What do you do?
Can I assist him in us breaking down the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
And
you
I
want
have
to.
I'm gonna help because I have a ton of strength as well, but then we have no more door.
So you want to like push
Well,
it open,
I mean-
basically, right? Break through the door.
Wait, doesn't Liam have like an unlock spell?
I could lockpick
I
the
can
thing.
check.
Hold on, I'm
Give me a
looking right
second.
now.
I could lockpick it, but I suppose it's not something you do.
He has an arcane lock. He doesn't have.
Yeah, it doesn't have knock.
Oh, it's barred.
Yeah, it's barred. So you want to all like try to push through it and break the
Yeah.
door down. Okay, you
Yes.
all roll a athletics check, please.
Oh, fuck off.
19?
There you go.
Who's missing?
Well,
This is
are all of us
right here.
trying?
Yeah, everyone does.
Amnon and Esmeralda.
It's
they're
skill
just not next to
challenges
us.
for everyone.
We
Um,
just add all the numbers up. Holy shit.
Okay.
Feels good.
Yeah, she rolls good. Why do you think I gave her as the ally? You could have had like the worst things. Anyway, the door crumbles and cracks beneath the weight of your efforts. You're so close now, but so is the horde, whose shadowed figures are steadily advancing. Every second you have is precious. What do you do?
Go in.
Wait, we could do it again.
The door
while
did not
Yam
open.
Oh, it did not open?
Yeah,
But we
it
can
You
just
said it
crunches and
crumbled.
cracks beneath the weight of your effort. You're so close now, but it's not. It didn't break open.
Try one more time.
and we can have Liam fireball their asses.
Yeah,
while we're
Liam
there.
is gonna fireball behind us.
Okay, so
Swing
Liam
it like
fireballs his second, third level spell. Where is he? Okay, so he throws another fireball behind. I need to bring the characters here.
What if I cast a darkness? But it only has a 15 feet radius, so I mean they could sense us anyhow.
If
And
you
it would
wanna,
make it so that we
if
would
you wanna
be able to
throw
see.
darkness, you can do it too.
I mean, would it help if I put it here or something?
Yeah, we could. It's not like if his fireball is going to be here, put the darkness here.
Yeah, the only thing is like it's not gonna do this, right?
No, I know. Like it to be a circle.
I just want to block their view, basically.
So you said it's 15
Yeah.
radius?
How big is this on the? I think. Let's see. Darkness. Range area. Fill a range of 15-foot radius sphere.
Okay. There.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much that would help.
Okay, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Liam throws his fireball behind you, and it seems to those needles and needle blights that were just about to rush at you and hit you, they get burned to ashes, giving you some precious seconds that you needed. Just enough time for you to finally be able to break down the door and enter. I've just unlocked the door. There. It's open.
Okay, I'm gonna come in, get everybody in. It's a really tight space, so can I open this door?
Get to the chopper.
It's really let me move
Let me guess.
everybody
It
in.
was not
So
a
you
main-
all
It
enter.
was a closet.
No, there's
You
a-
all enter into what looks to be a barrel, a place where they build barrels. As you can see, different like carpenter tools and things like that. The needles are just behind you, and they are coming your way. You need to barricade yourselves.
Can we
Oh,
go
we
through
have
the
barrels.
other
Put the
door?
barrels in by the door.
The barrel roll.
Okay. Do everybody do
There's a table or
a
something.
investigation check to see if you can find a suitable item to barricade it, because there's just planks. There aren't actually barrels here. You close the door, trying to barricade yourselves.
I rolled a 17.
I'm gonna roll for Esmeralda. Investigación.
That's Spanish.
She finally sucked. So you try. Who's missing? Wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Everybody rolled. So you all look in your hurry and your panic. You find something that you try, but it just breaks. The wood is just not strong enough. You don't have anything to barricade the door with still. What do you want to do now?
Can we go through
Oh,
the other
there's
door?
the second door.
Like,
you can see. if
yeah,
you
I'm
can
trying to
enter
see
that
this
one.
door. Like, can I open this door?
Yeah?
It's too tight in here.
I open this door and I go in. I bring everyone in, and once everyone gets in, we shut that door. It's really tight moving.
Okay. You can all move.
You want Ozzy by the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna be by the door,
I'm gonna be next to him.
Okay.
and I'm gonna. All these barrels are these. Is there wine in these?
It's not really the time to check if they have wine in them. But if you
about
just
weight.
like push them
I'm
around,
asking
they
about
seem to
weight,
be
not
empty.
contents.
Yeah, they seem to be empty in terms of weight.
Okay, so once we get in, I'm gonna close the door, and then
You
Liam-
hear a loud crack as the outside door, you hear it just burst open as it gets completely destroyed by all of these needles, like arrows, just pounding into the door. It cracks open, splintering, just as the last of you enters this room and closes the door behind you.
So that's closed. It's just
They are hitting on the door that you like.
we're putting
right there.
barrels in front of the door.
Okay. Do
And as I'm putting barrels through the door, somebody else like open the door to our south.
Okay. Do an athletics check, everybody, to see if you're able to like move the relatively still heavy barrels to place them properly and block the door. You said athletics, right? Okay, so as you do that, you're able to all work together and put one barrel on top of the other and just jam the door with it, blocking the door. And as you hear the door start to splinter and the barrels just behind it blocking the blights from entering, they are starting to slowly diminish their attacks on the door. And as you wait it out for a few more seconds, they seem to abandon, thinking that this was a dead end, and they leave. And
Such
finally,
intelligence.
oh yeah, told you they're not that intelligent.
Can we
And
investigate the door that I'm standing next to?
I'm just gonna stop all of
And
these
behind that door, 300 more
sounds,
lights.
and let's put some music. This one nice. Yeah,
Fun
that's a
taste in
nice music. It's the one I used in the Van Richten's tower.
The Final Fantasy VI world map music.
All right, so where were we? What did you want to do?
The door that I'm by,
Uh-huh.
is it unlocked?
There's also a stairway leading. Is that up or down?
It leads up.
Oh, I guess we can go up.
Let's.
So you are in a room that has rows of barrels that all seem to be empty. The door seems to be unlocked.
Oh, we can probably toggle the rain off now.
So just FYI, with Foundry VTT, you can see the icon of the door, right? So if the door is locked, you wouldn't be able to open it. But if you want to open it, you can just open it and see. So like the one that you just barricaded, if you try to open it, you'll see I locked that one.
Okay. Yeah. Tahanu, can you do me a solid and check, like, go sneaky upstairs?
Yeah.
See if there's anything going on up there.
Check your head.
I'm noisy.
Okay, so with what just happened here, I am going to just take you guys, and I'm just going to drop you into a different map, which is the actual official map, which you won't see a difference.
Will it rain in there?
Yes.
Hopefully not.
Because it's raining inside.
Oh yeah, sure. Activating, and this one. Where's Esmeralda? There she is. And I'll disable the rain if it bothers you.
It just wasn't.
But the rain is a new feature from a couple of days ago. There was a new update that had the rain, and future updates will have a way to specify indoor areas so the rain doesn't appear inside. Hey, Iron. Oh wait. Okay, I see what happened. I see what happened. Let me just delete those other icons. That was my previous prep that I forgot about. But you guys are inside where you're supposed to be.
So Tahanu, I believe, was gonna go look upstairs.
Yes. So now with that, I'm gonna move Tahanu right here. Come on, Tahanu. Come on. Come on, you bastard.
There are some walls. I can't move through walls yet.
Oh, wait, fuck. Okay, I know what the issue is. Okay, I know what the issue is, and it's so fucking annoying. I should have enabled a module that avoids this issue. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you go up the stairs and you find yourself in a small corridor.
With 3 doors, and
yeah, the door all the way at the end seems to be slightly ajar. Open before someone makes a joke.
Well, I could sneakily check every door before I get there. And check if there are any traps, but I kind of doubt that there would be traps in this place. So should I just open every door and go along and stealth check or something?
You do what you want. What do you want to do?
So I will go along the corridor, open each door, and get to the end. Well, just kind of peek inside every room
Okay.
to know what I'm up
Stealthily,
against.
you said, or okay,
Yeah.
you already rolled stealth. Okay. Go ahead, open the door and peek inside. I'll read you what you see.
Okay.
So this room contains a rectangular table surrounded by 8 chairs, an L-shaped cupboard, and a floor-to-ceiling closet pantry. Next to the pantry is a small iron stove.
Okay, nothing much here. Though there is a door in that room leading to some other place.
Yes, there is.
Maybe for later. Second room.
2 pairs of bunk beds occupy this room. Against the west wall rest 4 identical footlockers.
Might as well check the footlockers while I'm there.
Okay, do a investigation check. Okay. You look through the various footlockers. You can find. It looks like this is the place where Claudio and his 2 younger brothers sleep. Those you've already met outside, right? There's a bunch of toys for the children. You find a wooden rocking horse, except that the horse is black with wild eyes and has painted orange flames where its mane, tail, and hooves should be. Carved into the wooden nightmare is the name Bucephalus, and in smaller lettering the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
I'm gonna take that thing.
And congratulations, you just found a Blinsky toy. There were so many everywhere, you always missed them. Okay. Cool. What else?
What is the Blinsky toy?
Nothing under the beds or anything?
No, not that you can find.
Okay.
There's some clothing, personal belongings, but there's nothing of value.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move to the next room. Freaking walls. Damn.
Basically the same thing.
Footlockers.
Yeah, footlockers, sleeping quarters, 2 pairs of bunk beds.
Toys.
Not in this room.
Yeah. Alright. Then I arrive near the end of the corridor, extra careful.
Do another stealth check.
Okay. Stealthy.
Okay, and let me try to do something here. Okay. So you come in this chamber. You see a desk. You see a chair, tall and wooden cabinet, a strange contraption that takes up most of the northern end of the room. But there's also 3 creatures here. One appears to be human, but is so caked with dirt and mud that it's hard to know for sure. Her hair is full of twigs, and her face is hidden behind a veil of moss. She's rooting through the contents of the cabinet and haphazardly tossing them onto the floor. Behind her stand 2 creatures made entirely of dead vines. Indeed. So far as you can see, the door is actually open. Did you close the door?
No, not that I know.
Oh, okay. Then
I think it was like a half open or something.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Where were we?
So, do these creatures, are they the same blights or they look different to me?
They look to be different blights. These, instead of being needle blights like the ones that mostly attacked you outside, these seem to be more like vine blights. They are made entirely of vines.
I'm gonna ask you, like, kind of meta, if something is doable, and if it's not doable, I'm just gonna go head back and grab the party and tell them what's up there.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to go there assassinate one of the two creatures standing behind and grab that person thing and just like, from behind neck grab them and drag them along back to the floor below.
You have one action. If you do, then definitely you enter combat. Depending on initiative, like.
Okay.
As far as you know right now, they haven't seen you. You've just been sneakily peeking.
So I'm just gonna go back and tell the
exactly.
people.
You can certainly try.
The cops for reinforcements. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Notice behind you, there's another door. As the corridor is in an L shape, and there's another staircase that seems to be going down.
Yeah.
A bigger staircase than the one that you just came up.
Well, maybe before I head back, would it destroy my stealth if I were to peek through that door?
It might.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna head back, call the cops, and say, "Someone's stealing shit up there."
Okay. So, you're gonna go back down. That means I do.
Yes, he needs. Does he have to make it a second stealth check?
Not at this point. No.
Oh.
Just came back down.
Okay, so.
And he relates, I assume, what he saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Guys, one shady guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs.
I don't know about the shady guy rummaging through the stuff. That one we can just pin him to a wall while we destroy the two others or something.
I think we should kill all three of them. I say we go. So I'm gonna start walking up the stairs.
Well, I mean, why would you waste a good opportunity for interrogation?
Because we were chased into the house?
Yeah. Something tells me there's not much we're going to get out of this person.
What? You're cutting off.
I said we can try. We'll see how the combat goes. So I'm going to go upstairs and start making my way with the group down the hallway.
I'll follow suit.
Just let me.
So you're all going upstairs, right?
Yeah.
I want to initiate this strike from behind.
This is so annoying.
I don't know where I went.
He's moving us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you can't move through the second floor.
I'm gonna be like, remember flanking.
And finally, the last one, Iron in the front. Actually, Tehanu in the front.
Yeah, because I want to stab.
Okay, do another stealth check as you're
Is this
going
where you saw the people
there.
in this room that he's in front of?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, what I would do is once they reach probably here, right? Because here they're within hearing range or something.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't wait for them to get all the way to the door. I would actually rush in to stab this thing.
Okay.
Before my eyes.
Would you sneak in to stab it, or would you rush in to stab it?
Oh yeah, sneak in there and surprise attack.
Okay. So everybody roll initiative and roll stealth. Okay. Tehanu, you are stealthy as fuck. And whoops, no. Wrong button.
I'm not.
There you go. And
You go clunk, clunk, clunk.
oh, nice.
What the hell?
You thought you were sneaky. Fuck off.
I take a step and then
Ozzy,
stop when I realize how unstealthy I am.
Ozzy, you got a 9 because you're wearing heavy armor, so it's with disadvantage.
That's fair.
Okay, who didn't roll initiative yet?
I'm rolling the right.
Oh, I didn't roll initiative. Sorry, I was doing the stealth thing first.
Yeah, only Tehanu did initiative. Actually, only Tehanu needed the stealth because he's the one stealthing to kill before you guys approach. That's what I understood him saying.
Yep.
Okay.
Because he knows you're gonna break his stealth. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I need to do my little Ezzy.
Can I have like 2 minutes before we start?
No.
I just need to throw something in the microwave. I'm starving.
Okay.
2 minutes.
Sure. Actually, considering the time that it is, do you guys want to keep going for like another hour or something, or do you think we should be finishing up soon?
Well, we don't have Dylan,
Yeah,
so I
that's
don't
why
know.
I'm
You guys
asking.
are on a later time zone than us, so
For me,
and
it's fine. I don't know about the Hanu.
I'm
Fine.
good.
Okay, we can keep going then. Okay, well that was fun. A little stressful. I hope the skill
Might have been less
challenge.
stressful if they were undead.
They're not undead. They are just humanoids and plants. Since you had that, bright sunlight thing experience last time, you're like, I want to do it again, right?
Yes, but I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, this isn't looking so good.
Uh, so let's wait. Yeah, Azzy is twice in the initiative. Why? I don't know why. Got 11 here.
Maybe because he's trying to roll for somebody else. So did he roll for Amnon?
Oh,
Got
Amnon
20.
got,
He got 11.
yeah.
So
Okay,
he's trying to
thank
roll
you.
for, yeah. And
Thank
Liam
you.
got 13.
Yeah, because it actually just puts the
Showing him,
one,
yeah.
yeah, the one that was selected,
Sorry.
the token that was selected. No
So
worries.
are you okay with going longer,
Yeah.
Ozzy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And where's Liam? Okay, he's right there. So Liam was 13. Okay. Begin combat. First, we have
So
Tehanu.
we want to kill them all, I suppose. Or do we?
Tehanu, you get your assassinate,
Yeah.
and then we begin the initiative.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Yeah. I just don't know um, how to make it crit.
Just like click it twice. We'll take the damage from the second time as the crit, but without the modifiers.
Guess so. Okay.
Don't forget to
So
enable the advantage or roll twice because you should be having advantage on your attack.
a roll twice would work.
Yeah.
So just to be sure, so previously we decided to just kill them all, or we interrogate.
Or what?
Interrogate.
Okay.
No. I was clarifying. I was
Okay.
not like a suggestion.
I said, let's see how the combat goes. If the middle person is nuts and is causing a big problem, we just may have to kill it. But we can start with the two side ones.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So I just rolled the attack twice, basically.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, and you're going against this guy, the vine thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the vine thing you definitely hit, and you do 19 plus 2, so that's 21 plus 11, so that's you're using your rapier, so you come out of hiding, take your rapier, and just slash all the vines in a surprise attack that just renders it completely dead. As you see all the vines just drop to the ground in a pile. Amnon, your turn. Let me guess. Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
You have to.
I can't move him.
So he's gonna move here and twice Eldritch Blast. So
Actually, he's going to start with hexing. because he always does that, right?
Uh-huh.
He hexes the other viney thing,
Okay.
and then
I would have
he,
tended to say the Drid, but
and then he hexes the viney thing, and then he Eldritch Blasts twice.
Okay.
Do both hit or just one?
They both hit. Yeah. They both hit.
Okay.
And the hex. Can you do the hex thing? Okay.
he's gonna one-shot kill it as well.
Looks like it, yeah. So 22, 27, 30, yeah. One shot killed this thing.
Overpowered much.
Yeah. There you go. You guys are really OP at this time here. But that's cool. And then it's gonna be Esmeralda, who is going to do 30 feet this way. She can't get all the way there. So she's gonna stop right here. And there's not much you can do. Okay. The Hanu, the drop that you had, we'll say that was the turn that you did before everyone else because you sneaked up. Ozzy, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
Wait, I thought I had it twice then.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was rereading how the assassinate works, and it's technically it's part of the first turn.
List.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it his turn or my turn?
It's your turn, Ozzy.
Where is she?
Hey, wait, where's the Hanu?
He's in there.
I'm standing on top of the dead thing.
Oh, okay.
So can I stand here or no?
You can, yeah.
I'm gonna stand there. My sword is still out.
Just slam him into the wall and then start say, "Freeze! You have the right to remain silent."
I'm gonna shield slam her into the ground to
Okay, and you're saying your sword was still active?
shouldn't it?
I mean, I wouldn't really like, especially with
I don't know if you have to turn it off.
moving the barrels and all that. Yeah, I would assume a bonus action to turn it off.
Okay, fine. Bonus action.
Bonus action to enable the sword.
Bonus action to enable the sword and attack.
Okay,
But
the Hanu
on my
cringes from the light, and
No,
then you attack.
Is she undead?
Nope.
Okay, so the only thing is on my. Let's see how it goes.
Hits.
I thought you just wanted to.
I know. I'm trying to decide. Well, here I'll just do the second attack. Oh.
Also hits.
Okay, and then that's my turn.
Okay.
I thought you wanted to just pin the person to the ground.
I can't without the sword. I only have one bonus action, and just proning her won't necessarily. What we have to do is we not have to take a non-lethal attack at the end of her life. Like when she gets really low, we have to take a non-lethal, or we have to grapple her.
Okay.
Oh, because you want to interrogate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just did a taser attack.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of show her that we could fucking hurt her.
Yeah, she looks pretty hurt already. I mean, she is not that strong. Liam, your turn. Firebolt? Or
He's gonna destroy the whole house.
No, he's going to
bolt, not ball.
He as a what's this cantrip?
Firebolt is the cantrip that he uses.
Yeah, I guess.
Does he have actually some space. Yeah, he can get
He
30
can-
feet here.
So he gets there. Well, can he see her from Amnon's, like occupying the same space as Amnon,
He
and then
can't
just
occupy
leaving?
the same space as Anna.
Okay, fine. So he goes there.
He can go through it because he's an ally, but he can't stop there.
Okay.
So he gets there, firebolt. It hits, does some damage. She's looking. She's bleeding from quite a few places at this point. Now it's her turn, and she is going to snarl at you like a wild animal, and then she's going to do a thunder wave.
A what?
A
Thunder
thunder wave. So each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. The music is wrong for combat, but that's okay. Okay. Liam, Ozzy, Tehanu, 15, so that would include Amnon as well.
Does it go through? Well, I guess.
It's just out the door.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
You get +3 to your 12, so you're at 15.
Oh,
you want to use
okay,
your.
I didn't
And
realize that.
Amnon would also get.
Yes, true,
Fine.
because you're all within 10 feet of you, because the aura
If you want to
protection...
give me my aura, that'd be cool.
There's no such option in Foundry, unfortunately.
What? Let's go back to roll 20.
Ugh.
Okay. So anyone within 15 feet of me, I think it is, gets +3 to all of their
Okay.
saving throws.
Okay, so all those who succeeded, which means everyone but Amnon, you get 7 damage. Amnon gets thrown 10 feet back and takes 15 damage.
I thought he would be thrown into the stairs.
Okay. And then Ozzy. Wait, no. Ozzy, you just went. Oh, okay.
I went when you told me to go.
Yeah. No, the 13 was Liam's turn. You went before. You were supposed to go after. It's okay. Those are dead. Then it's Iron's turn. Because when you click the initiative on all of those on Amnon and Liam, you still had your own token selected, so it added you 3 times with their initiative. I fixed it, but I forgot to. I didn't notice that I didn't remove the one with 13. Your own roll was 11. It's okay.
Are we killing the last person?
What?
I was thinking we try to pin it to the ground, though it doesn't seem to be very cooperative, but maybe it will be if it's pinned to the ground. I don't know. Your call.
You're up ahead of us on the initiative, so if you want to try to non-lethal attack her and try to knock her unconscious, you can. But Iron, what do you want to do?
Because it's near death.
Yeah, it's near death.
Alright, well then I'll just pass. Because I can't do non-lethal magic.
Well, you could just strong arm
These are
the
all
person.
in there for like melee, so it's difficult.
She can't go. There's nowhere she can go.
Yeah.
Well,
She can stand here.
I could be shoved here, like.
That's okay. I mean, you guys are there, so I'm good.
This adventure has way too many damn cramped spaces. It's kind of annoying.
Yes, that's true.
Wait. I can fix this.
What? So you skipped
you
your
go.
turn, Iron, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Amnon, what would he do?
There's plenty of space near me
Nothing.
now.
He's gonna. He can't get anywhere near there, so he's going to ready. Whatchamacallit? He moves his hex to her,
Mm-hmm.
and then readies a Eldritch Blast in case she tries to escape.
Okay.
But from wherever he is, I can't even see him right now. So
he is.
he's gonna stay
About
out of
20
range
feet
if she tries to
out.
Thunder Blast again. So he's gonna stay in this hallway, holding
Okay.
an Eldritch Blast in case she somehow magically pushes past all of us
Okay.
and tries to.
If she tries to escape. Okay. Esmeralda. Esmeralda gonna see Iron skip in her turn, and she's gonna say, "Well, I guess you have all this handled, eh?" Yeah, apparently she's now
Esmeralda's
Canadian
Canadian?
for some fucking reason.
Yeah, I was about to ask. It's a nice
At
person.
this point, you have 10, 20, 25. This door opens.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
Yeah, the thunder wave made a loud boom audible for 300 feet.
Okay, now it's
And
time to
another
kill them all.
druid, well, first folk, comes out and is going to attack. Let me just see. He's going to attack Amnon because that's the closest one. Wait, I want to see their stats. Gonna do. She's going to do another thunder wave as she sees that she is currently flanked by two people. She's going to do a thunder wave. So everyone another Constitution check, please. And another boom
Thunderwave goes
resonates.
through walls.
By everyone, I mean Amnon, Iron, and wait, it's
Esmeralda.
15-foot cube originating from you. So yeah, it wouldn't go through walls, but that's 15 foot.
No, I can't
You-
see
you
where you're
are-
doing anything. So
you
when
are
you said
hidden.
everyone, I thought you meant us too. I don't know where this creature is. that just
Tehanu would. You are. I'd say you are hidden. I'd give you advantage on it. No, you're. Oh, okay, you're right there. So yeah, no, you wouldn't. But yeah, everyone else would. Constitution check, please. I'll do Esmeralda. Save. I mean, yeah. Esmeralda is
And
so.
Liam needs to do one or no?
What?
Does Liam need to do one?
Liam does need to do one. Okay, so you did Amnon do? Yes. So they all succeed. Iron doesn't. Iron gets thrown 10 feet back. 10 feet back, and you take 3, 8. You take 10 points of damage, Iron, and the others take 5 points of damage. Now it's Tehanu's turn again.
Oh, apparently there's more than one, so they're not really. They're quite expendable. I'm just gonna kill this thing here, and then afterwards I'm gonna move here and be ready to react to whatever that thing might do.
Okay. Kill, stabby, stabby.
Yep.
Okay, that hits. And kills. And then.
That's what I thought.
And then where do you want to go?
Just gonna go. Goddamn walls.
Yeah, that whole wall thing is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I made the suggestion for it. Just use the arrow keys for now, if needed.
So I'm here.
But I'll be changing the way walls are from how Roll20 did it, so that you never get walls that are part of a of a grid. So you see, like the doors are just like half a grid and they're small. So I would just make the door the entire span of the grid, and that's the issue.
Makes more sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna move there, and let's see. I've still got a shit ton of HP, so I'm gonna just sit there and let that spot be free for Esmeralda or whoever to come and attack this thing.
Now, Liam.
I can't see from Liam's perspective.
Okay, give me a second. I'll fix that. You keep complaining about that, and it's just a matter of.
I mean, you can like. Can he see someone?
Yeah,
there.
right here is another druid.
So how about this? I don't even need to see it. He's going.
If you select Liam's token, you should be able to see it, and now you should be able to select his token.
Yep. Now I can see it. All right. So.
Okay.
Liam is going to shit.
He's going to take a shit.
Yeah, Liam is going to firebolt.
Okay.
And then he's gonna move as his movement backwards, so that he's further away. So he still can see.
Okay. Done. Now, this one is dead. Right. Yeah, these are dead. So now it's Ozzy's turn.
I'm gonna move over. God damn it! Here.
Mm-hmm.
I have advantage because I'm flanking. Yes.
Yes.
Attack.
Attack. Go for it.
Your base is under attack.
On the crit. Because I crit?
Because of the advantage, yeah.
So I'm also going to rope in a level 1 smite, which is going to be 4.
So you're doing 18 damage plus 15. It's 4d8 at level 1?
It's 2d8, but I crit, so it's doubled.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah, right. So yeah, that totally, completely kills this thing. Like,
For a kill much?
Yeah, like, forget it. She's dead.
That's a level 1 spell slot, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And if it was undead, it would have been 68.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like for now, doesn't seem to be anyone else coming to the party. So
I'd like to heal Dylan with a
Yeah.
level 2 cure wounds.
yeah, he needs it. He thanks you.
Tell me how much he gets.
I would have thought there were more reinforcements than that.
Well, there's another hallway leading up. So 13.
Mm-hmm.
Is that total? Is that with all your little bonuses and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Should be, yeah.
He's at 26 now.
Do you also heal yourself now?
Yes. That's
Cool.
what I was just trying to figure out. So it's a level 2, so I get
You get the Disciple of Life, basically. So the 4. It's the same
Give
amount.
me 2 seconds. I'll be back.
Okay. All right. So, what do you
Wait
guys
a
want to
minute,
do now? Mm-hmm.
How is Liam looking?
I think. Let me check. I think he's okay. 39 out of 43.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just got those 4 from the needles outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
We're out of combat.
Yeah, you're out of combat.
Then I'm just gonna go into the room and see what this druid was rummaging through.
Okay. So do a investigation check, please.
Oh man, I hate that. Whoa!
Well, that's nice. What do you get? Wrong page.
Sorry.
Wrong page. Oh no, that was the right page. Okay, so it looks like, from what you can see inside here, it looks like this might be a printing press. You do find labels for the various bottles of wine. You can see the Purple Mash number 3, the Red Dragon Kush. Those seem to be the ones in use here. You notice also the Le Champagne du Stamp, um, the, the the printing pattern basically, but it looks like it's dusty. It hasn't been used in a long time. Um, you find inside the cabinet a key hanging on a loop of twine. Um, you find some ink that are stored in bottles in the cabinet, pieces of parchment, and some jars of glue.
I'm sorry, did you say jars of poop?
Of glue.
Oh, glue.
Yes.
Those were all printing supplies, except that there's a key in there, and that's the only interesting item, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you said it's a key on a piece of vine?
Twine.
Okay.
I'm just hanging from a string.
Yeah, basically.
I'm just gonna grab it and then check the other room from where the other druid came from, because they were obviously searching for something.
Mm-hmm. You want to look for what exactly?
Maybe a key, or maybe something else.
But where, I mean?
Oh, the other room here.
Okay. So you can
maybe
go.
the others can come and check as well.
Mm-hmm. You can go there. What you find here is a balcony that seems to be looking onto the bottom floor. The rich smell of fermenting wine fills this large two-story chamber, which is dominated by 4 enormous wooden casks, each one 8 feet wide and 12 feet tall. A wooden staircase in the center of the room climbs to a 10-foot high wooden balcony that clings to the south wall, which is where you are. It has 4 windows set into the balcony level. The rest I'm not going to read because it's the level below. Beneath the sloping roof stretch thick rafters upon which scores of ravens have quietly gathered. They watch you with great interest. So you can see these swarms of ravens over there. Yeah.
Glad we don't have the talking cat.
Yeah. You don't have a talking cat with you.
I don't know how interested I should be in this room. There's no treasures or anything. And that would lead back into the hall below. We could go... I don't know about the others, but we could go to the stairs here instead and then come back.
What? Ozzy, you
I
said
agree.
something?
I think we need to go up.
Okay.
What
Up,
do you think,
you
Iron?
mean down. There's no more up. You're at the, in
that
the
goes
second
down?
level. Yeah, you're in the second level already.
Did we explore all of this floor?
You did not.
What?
You're eating, and we didn't understand what you said.
What part did Tahano not explore?
The right part, all this side, basically.
Okay, so this way then.
Yeah, you arrive in the kitchen slash eating place or whatever. You have 4 doors total, the one where you came from, and 3 other doors on the eastern side. Which one you want to open?
What about the one in front of him?
Well, I don't know if he wants to open that door considering that he's eating. Okay. So you open the door and you find room that contains a 4-poster bed. Its headboard carved into the likeness of a giant raven. A soft black rug covers the floor between the bed and the door. In the corners of the south wall stand 2 slender wardrobes with a tapestry of a church hanging on the wall between them. Beneath the tapestry sits a handsomely carved-looking rocking cradle. To the north, under a window, is a plain desk and chair. Other furnishings include a wooden chest and a freestanding mirror in a wooden frame.
Okay, I'm gonna go in. Is the chest locked?
It doesn't. Yes, it is. It doesn't seem to be.
Tahanu, I think we found the the other half to that key.
Monsieur Tehanu. Hello?
Oh, damn, my mic was muted. I was saying, yeah, sure, that sounds like a possible thing. So I just kind of check if that thing looks rigged, trapped, or anything, and try to use a key in there.
Okay, do an investigation check to see if it's trapped in any way. It does not seem to be trapped.
What, dexterity, or just use the key?
So you use the key. The key fits but does not turn. So it doesn't seem to be the right key.
Okay. Pocket back the key, try to lockpick.
Okay. Thieves' tools, dexterity. In your skills at the bottom.
Well, should I just do a dexterity check?
No, because you have expertise in thieves' tools. So in your skill list, the bottom one, like below survival.
Oh, I see. Okay, I was looking at the wrong column.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. You use your tools and you hear a little click and the wooden chest opens. Give me a second. So inside the chest, you find a little bit of money. Well, quite a bit considering where you are. You find a sack containing about 50 gold pieces, 200 or 300 electrum pieces.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "Leave their money."
You're sure? I mean, technically, we're fighting off all those enemies, but
we're here to help. We don't want to leave them in a worse off place. If they see fit to reward us, they will.
All right. And nothing else in that chest?
Do a perception check.
Perception.
As you look around the chest, is there anything else in the chest? You notice actually that the bottom is a little weird. The space between it and the side does not seem to fit what you would think it should be. And as you look,
Esmeralda double fond.
Yes.
On nous a menti.
You find a secret compartment. Inside, you look and you find a gold locket that contains a painted portrait of a beautiful woman, as well as a pouch containing 5 50 gold pieces gemstones. Well, 5 gemstones.
Do we recognize who the image is?
Doesn't seem to be someone you'd know. It's not the image of Saint Markovia. It doesn't look like Irina. It's not any of the people that you've seen or heard of here.
Liam will ritual cast. What is it? Detect magic, whatever.
Okay. So Liam does a detect magic, and after 10 minutes he gets a few pings from all of you, everything that he already knew, but nothing from the locket or anything other than that. Does not seem magical.
Oh, them folks are richer than we thought. You still want to leave all of this in there, Pally?
I don't feel right taking it. It's their money. Maybe it's their savings for their kids to send them to college.
Yeah. Well, At least now you know their true worth.
Mm-hmm.
Use that as a bargaining chip. I guess I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay.
There's other stuff. There's a table which has
Yeah,
paper.
other than that, you can see that there's a wardrobe that contains some clothes. The desk holds manifests recording wine shipments for the past century or so. A cursory examination of the more recent records reveals that all the shipments have been made to 4 main locations: BV, BW, K, and Vistani.
Are those kids' initials?
Well, it's the towns.
BV, BW, K, and Vistani. That's how it's written.
So I kind of missed the first part. Didn't quite understand what we found. It was just a notebook containing locations?
Wine shipment records.
Oh. Anything unusual in there?
You check a little bit more, trying to find anything unusual. You see that even older records had an additional location that was just the letter S.
Strahd.
Could have
He
been
wants wine?
Strasbourg.
Yeah, could be Strasbourg. What was your question, Iron?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. All right. What do you guys want to do at this point?
Oh wait, how old are the records where this S stops?
It looks like about 10 years ago it stopped.
Why would it take 10 years to piss off Strahd?
You don't know. All right.
Is this a door here?
Well,
Yeah, I see it. What the fuck is that? Give me a second.
Oh, that's another thing. But there's this here and this here. There's a bunch of other things to look at.
Oh, there's another door right here.
Oh yeah, there is a door there. Yeah. So the door up there just gives you like basically a pantry, and the door down leads to another smaller corridor with a door at the end.
I didn't find anything special in those two cupboards here.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Do a perception check for me.
I thought that last perception check was so good that it lasted for a solid 20 minutes.
It was while you were looking inside that chest. So as you're looking through the room, trying to find anything in it, you do find that in the top corner there seems to be something weird with the wall, and it looks like it might be a secret door.
Aha! Motherfuckers, there's where that's where the vault is.
Should we go back?
I don't know.
I'm jumping and bouncing on the bed out of excitement.
Okay.
Super happy. Found a secret door.
I'm wagging my tail.
How do we open it?
By clicking on it. Wait, you just went outside through the window. Ozzy falls to the ground and gets eaten by needle blights. Okay, so this room has a wooden floor with a 10-foot square hole cut into the middle of it. Looming over the hole is a wooden winch. Perched atop it is a man with wild hair, rotted teeth, and skin painted red with blood. He waves a gnarled staff made from black branch and babbles at you. He says all sorts of weird stuff, but you can't understand any of it, considering that none of you speak the language that he speaks. In his hand, You can see he's wielding this horrible, twisted staff that seems like a spongy black length of wood. And you can see smoke wisps just coming off of it at a constant rate. And in through that staff, you see small holes. And from time to time, as he is waving the thing in the air and muttering these incomprehensible words, you can see blood just seeping from those pores.
Ew.
Some of it being flung as he raises and waves his staff all around.
So
All
wait,
right.
did he see us, or is he just doing some sort of ritual and his back turned to us?
I would say he definitely saw you, considering that he was kind of ready for you since 2 thunderbolts or whatever it was, thunder waves happened. But yeah,
He's in a very bad spot to be fighting.
Is he on in the hole? Is he like floating?
he is just like at the top of the winch that is over the hole. Okay. And so as he finishes his muttering,
We attack.
I mean, he's probably preparing an attack. I could just
you can attack, sure.
I could just throw an arrow at the guy.
I was gonna guiding bolt.
Okay.
I would like to assassinate with an arrow or something.
Okay, but before you do, he's actually going to. Oh shit! He rolled really low.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yeah, you're gonna roll initiative at this time. Let me do Esmeralda. Where is she? There she is. I'm gonna bring her
Ah, finally.
just there. And where? Here. There you go. Ooh, Esmeralda goes first, most probably. And
What if I use the assassination
wait,
thing?
why Amnon and Liam went all the way there? Okay, so you enter, and he is going to wait. 23, 17. Ozzy, Amnon got 8. Iron got 10. So who's missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, Liam.
Everyone is there.
5.
Okay. Everyone is there. Just let me find what was the Okay. So you also find with him, actually,
A horse.
2 needle blights.
Oh.
And just as you enter, you see him finishing whatever he was saying, and he hits the floor with the staff, and from it just pours this twig that just grows, and appears as this monstrous twig blight.
Seems like a regular sized one to me.
And there you go. And let's begin combat now. I'm gonna switch the music because I didn't do that last time. Where is it? The jukebox thing in Foundry VTT is not that great because I can't even see which music is playing. Okay. Okay, cool. Esmeralda's turn. She is going to get in, and she's gonna try and just kill this thing. So 2 rapier attacks. Wow. On this thing, which will definitely die. Give me a second. Okay, it dies as it just gets stabbed with all of Esmeralda's attacks, and it just falls dead. Okay. And Tehanu's turn.
I presume that if I were to move here, would I actually have the reach with my rapier to hit the thing?
He would be within 5 feet of you, but he is a little higher because of the winch. I'd give you disadvantage on it, but I'd let you do it.
Okay, I'm not going to do that then, because I'm going to use the short bow and just snipe the guy with advantage because he hasn't taken a turn in combat yet.
Yes.
Alright. Well, that advantage doesn't make any difference. Damn it.
Yeah, it doesn't, but you do hit him. And so you deal 8 damage to this guy. There you go.
Oh. Not 16?
You don't get sneak attack. Oh, wait. Oh, because you had advantage. Yes. Okay, yes. 16, sure. Sorry. Liam will do. Technically, he shouldn't be that far into the room, though.
How did he warp there?
Yeah. Him and Amnon, I'll put them just outside the door. Which is actually going to make things harder. But
well, that's the thing. That's why I moved him there, because it's like the way it is. There's no room for anything.
Yeah, but that's a disadvantage of being a big group.
Well, wait. I'm going to fix the issue.
So yeah, you finish your turn, Tehanu. What do you do next? Your movements?
I shrink, and therefore they can.
No, you still have movements if you want. That's what I meant.
Let's see. It would kind of, oh wait, this thing is dead here. Yeah, I'm gonna move over there. Okay. As if I do this, I'm like going around this thing. Does it provoke an opportunity attack? If
the one right beneath you will get attack opportunity, but the other won't.
Then I think I'm just gonna stay in this position, because if I were to go here, I would be flanked by everybody.
Yeah.
Or I could just kind of
make a choice, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit the room and let the others come in for their turn.
If you exit the room, you get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, he'd get an opportunity attack.
Shit, it's complicated.
With 9 damage, and you can't be where Liam is, so you need to move further away from there. But you get 9 damage from the needle blight as it hits you with a 22 and deals 9 damage.
Okay. 22, lucky bastard.
Yeah. If it had advantage, it would have been a crit. Now it's Liam's turn, and he does have some space to move. So Tehanu goes back, jumping on the bed.
Because I was too dumb to think of disengaging first.
Yeah, you had bonus action that you could have used to disengage. Too late now. Alright, Liam.
I hate crowded spaces.
Yeah.
Can he see the big thing from where he is?
Click on his token and you'll see what he sees.
So,
whoops.
Okay,
so yes.
So he can see that thing. He's gonna Firebolt.
Okay. Firebolt. Damn, that's a lot of damage. This guy just falls.
No, the white thing.
What white thing?
The thing in front of Azzy.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it hits that thing, and that thing would die, would burn completely from it, and die. Yes. Okay.
Oh.
So this guy is still right there. Okay. Needle Blight turn. It's going to move here and attack. Whoops.
Attacking Liam?
Attacking Liam, yeah.
Well, I stabbed the motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Does it happen
I'll
before
teach him
or
for
after?
attacking me.
I don't
It
know.
happens before he gets to attack Liam, I think.
I think it happens after, but please check your.
That's from what I read. The reaction happens. You can use it to make against the attacking creature. As far as I understand, it happens before, or from what I read, but I might be wrong. If you want me to double check, I can Google.
It's no, it makes the attack. It's so it's a reaction after it made the attack. You can't do the reaction before it makes it. So okay. It's going to do its claws. 11.
This will be your undoing.
11 actually hits him, and he takes 7 damage. So I'm gonna do 7 damage on Liam, and then you have your reaction. Go ahead. Oh, you did done already? It hits, and it's. Is it with sneak attack? Yeah, you do get sneak attack, definitely. Done, so yes, you destroyed it. You definitely destroyed it. Okay. Now Iron's turn.
I want to guiding bolt the gal that's hanging on the edge. Level 2. I don't like her.
Guiding bolt. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Wow, that's a natural one.
Yeah, that's a natural one.
But it's guided, so it can't fail, can it?
No, it's actually. Do you remember when I said that natural ones would start to hurt the person that did the natural one? You take half that damage as the spell backfires, and you get damaged by it. Sorry. Now Amnon's turn. What would he do? He does have space where he could enter the room at least. Why is Liam?
He goes over here, moves his hat over this guy, and
okay, Ozzy, you are not in the initiative, and Liam appears twice. You were the one with 17. Not
I was
Liam.
wondering when I get to go.
Yeah,
that's okay.
We'll just switch you guys. So instead of Liam, it's gonna be you with 5 instead of. If you're okay with it.
Okay.
Because Liam already had his turn, so. So Eldritch Blast on the guy there. Okay.
18 and 25 to hit, and before that he moved his hex.
Okay. No need for the hex. The thing just gets blasted. It tries to use the staff to block, but it's the blast just throws him, pushes him out from the winch, and you see the life go out in his eyes just as he drops to the floor below through the hole.
That's what happens when you understaff your army.
Where's the staff?
The staff fell with it. With him.
Does the wench? What leads down in, like, from the wench? Like, if I look down that hole.
If you look down that hole, you see the cart that you saw from outside, right next to the entrance. It looks like the winch, whatever, is used to move barrels from wherever they come through into a cart that is in the loading bay below.
Can I climb down the winch?
Yes, you can. Because as you're peering down, you see the place is infested with needle blights just below you. You wouldn't be stealthy because something just fell through there. But do an athletics check to see if you can basically drop down. I assume you want to grab the staff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do an athletics and a dexterity check to see if you can climb down the rope to grab the staff quickly and go back up without getting hit by any of it.
Another religion.
I have a better idea. I jump down, I grab the staff, and I misty step back up. Does that work?
Considering that you already made the rolls, I would say you try to go down the rope. You slip a little, but you still make it. But you try to grab the thing, but before you do, you get hit by a couple of needles that get thrown at you. And I'm gonna do this. So just 8 damage, and then you misty step out of there. Sounds good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you got 8 damage and a staff in your hand, and you are back upstairs.
Liam, tell me what this is.
Okay. Liam is going to use a spell slot to just identify it right away. Unless you guys object, but I feel like he would just identify it. He does have it prepared, so.
Okay.
So he identifies it immediately, and he says, "Ooh, this thing is evil. This thing is bad."
What? I can't hear what you just said.
Sorry. It says, "This thing is bad. I can sense the evil from it. It's a staff from the Gildas tree itself. Remember the story that Esmeralda told us yesterday about the Gildas tree? This looks like it's a branch taken from that tree that gave birth to the entire race of blights. It's quite scary. From what I can sense with it, you could command the blights, and they would not see you as a hostile creature. You could also create blights using energy that is charged within this. And I think we can even use it to wait. No, not that part.
Is it to cook?
It's not that you can use it to do something, but rather, I think that it feeds off the blood of its wielder.
So does it require a particular alignment or a particular skill set?
I don't think so. I think you just need to attune to it.
I'm just taking notes.
Sure. So, what do you guys want to do? You got the Giltas staff. Giltias staff?
I don't like this thing at all. I throw it on the ground. I'm like, if this thing stays with me, I'm gonna break it. It's evil. I don't like evil.
But it controls the blights, he said? Is there anything else about it? Like, do we have to attune to it?
Yeah. You need to attune to it before you can control. It seems to be... it's like the blights get their energy from it, so whoever is attuned to it and wields it can control them.
Can we burn it? If they get the energy, would they not get the energy if it doesn't exist?
You can certainly try.
Wait. Before, I mean, we have 2 wizards on the team of uncertain alignment that could possibly use this. I mean, you can command a freaking army of blights. That could turn out to be useful.
So it can actually summon blights?
Yes.
We saw it do exactly that.
What do you want to do?
I don't know, without Dylan or Sammy here to speak to see if they want it.
That's the thing. Like, the only thing that concerns me is... So... I don't know. My character genuinely does not like this thing. It literally is like oozing evil. So I have no interest in carrying it around. I don't even want it. But if someone else wants it, I don't want to like take that away from them.
So you take it away from Liam?
No.
So what did you say? I misheard you then. Like just the last sentence.
Just that I want nothing to do with it. I don't want.
Oh,
like,
I want nothing to do with it.
If I'm asked
Okay.
to carry that thing around, I'll break it in half over my knee. Like my character I see that as like radiating evil, and I'm a lawful good paladin. I will absolutely want to destroy that thing. So at the same time, I don't want to take that away from Amnon or Liam. So I'm just like being like, I want nothing to do with that.
Well, you know, maybe we could just sell it to Strahd and fetch a good price for it.
Well, the concern I have is that our only way out of this building? Like,
Well,
remember we made a mad dash? Those guys,
Can I look out this window? What do I see?
You see a field of blights. Conversion on your position, basically, or trying to get in, or
the situation is
just
blight.
roaming around. But yeah,
So
the area is infested.
So basically, you either wield this thing and command this army, or you destroy it.
No, Will, the challenge is that we don't have Dylan or Sammy with us, to which for them to like be okay with us giving it to them, and them attuning to it so we can get out of here.
I mean, it could be where we leave off the session and have them decide on the next session.
Could do that.
That would at least give them a chance to decide how they want to interact with it.
Yep. I agree.
We can have them fight over the thing in the pits below amongst the blights. This will be amazing. I'm gonna sell tickets for this show.
Oh. All right. So
out of curiosity,
yeah,
if the person is able to command the blights, so if Amnon, so what you're saying is, if Amnon attunes to it, he can literally go outside and say, "You guys are all mine now," and all of the blights around are just gonna follow him and do whatever.
that's what it sounds like.
Or we can give it to him.
But
Amnon or
like Liam said, it seems to take its power from the life force, from the blood of the wielder itself.
But under what circumstances it might not require that when you're just commanding the army of lights. Anyhow, that's a kind of a discussion for next week, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to cut off now, or you want to do more exploring before we cut off, or?
Oh, there's more to the building. That's true.
Yeah.
We don't have to like leave the building.
Yeah.
I kind of want to call it now because I kind of think that but I mean, I can go a little bit longer if you guys want.
It's all up to you.
I just need to make a phone call at some point.
It's all up to you guys.
It's later for you guys than it is for Darcy and I.
That's true. But I'm okay. I don't know about Tahanu.
I don't feel particularly sleepy.
Okay.
So I'm okay with extending a little if you guys are okay. If you want, we can also take like a 5-minute break, grab some water, make phone calls, whatever, and then continue for a little bit more. It's all up to you guys.
Take a bathroom break.
Yeah, that goes with the grab some water.
Yeah, you pee, phone, and drink water. All
yeah,
at the same
I
time.
didn't say you are the one grabbing water. Could be the toilet that grabs your water. Whatever. You get the idea.
That sounds
anyway.
Well, it grabs the life force out of me. That's how it works.
Yes. Everyone understands the concept of a 5-minute break, I think. So, what do you guys decide?
We could take a 2 minutes break, 5 minutes break, whatever, and then we continue for like 20 more minutes just to clear the area, and then we're done.
It's okay with me.
Let's do this.
All right. 5-minute break. Talk to you guys in 5 minutes. Just say something when you're back, so we're not all sitting here waiting for everyone while everyone is here.
I'll be back.
Hasta la vista, baby.
What happened during the break?
Nobody said anything until now.
Oh, because you said we were on a break.
Oh, if you've seen Friends, which I know you haven't, you would understand. It's a reference. You know, like you love old thing references, then you should really watch Friends just so you would get those kinds of references.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So everyone is here. So last we left off, you took the staff, got some spooky identify from it, and now you need to decide on what to do. You decided to put that decision off to later until you gather more evidence or more information, which is meta for until the other players are here, and you decide to continue exploring this area. Where do you guys want to go next? What do you guys want to do?
Well, we haven't
Over
really.
here.
What?
Where I am right now, where is this?
So that's I wouldn't say a stairs, but it's almost like stairs. It's just without the actual stairs. It's
It's a ramp.
spiral. Yes, it's a ramp. Okay, this turret has a sloping wooden floor that spirals from the cellar to the upper levels. Scratch marks suggest that barrels are rolled up and down the ramp on a routine basis.
Okay.
Okay, where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Are we going down the stairs?
Well, it's this hallway here.
You open that door and you get back to the balcony that Amnon or Tehanu was in earlier, with the fermentation vats just below. There is some stairs in the middle that go down to the level below as well.
And there's an ass ton of ravens.
Yeah, there's rafters and quite a few swarms of ravens just looking at you with keen interest.
Okay, wait. There's stairs going down and the stairs going up?
It's a balcony, so the stairs going up are leading to the corridors you were right in, and these are stairs going down to the floor below, where the fermentation vats actually are. So you're like looking at them from the top right here.
Okay, I'm gonna go down these stairs.
Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming everyone is following Ozzy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me move you guys to the lower level. Okay. Move here. Move here. Who else is missing? Liam? Where are you? I can't see. Oh, there you
down
are.
the stairs.
Okay. And Liam, I'm just gonna drop him here as well. Okay, so I already read that. So yeah, stacked against the wall underneath the balcony are old empty barrels with the Wizard of Wines burned into their sides. The balcony climbs another 5 feet as it continues along the west and east walls, ending at doors leading to the winery's upper levels. Underneath these side balconies are several doors, some of which hang open. Beneath the sloping roof stretch thick rafters, blah blah blah, with ravens. So yeah, there you go. So you can see these 4 fermentation vats. There's a balcony
Is
door.
there anything in them?
You see, you can smell the wine in them. So there is most probably some wine in them. But you see something skittering across the floor. It looks like a tiny creature made of twigs. It moves from its hiding place under the stairs and disappears behind the easternmost cask. Right here, through a crack on the side.
Do we see what it does?
What do you mean? What it does?
Or go check out that vat or something?
Okay. You go check out that vat, and from it pours these twig blights that just come out of it. And they start pouring out as you've seemingly disturbed a pretty significant sort of nest of these twig blights. You guys want to fight them?
But they're not going to attack us because we have the staff.
You're not attuned to the staff.
But we're in the Okay, I thought it was just automatically you have the staff in your hands.
No, you have to attune to it. That's why that was the whole question. You have to attune to it, and from what Liam said, it looks like it uses your own blood as a sort of fuel or something. So who wants to attune to it, and do you really want to attune to it? Should it be destroyed or used, and all of those questions for next
week. But we can wait for a more opportune moment if we were to destroy it. So anyway, that's a decision for next week.
Yeah.
Okay, so these
are starting to come out of it and attack you. I am going to just do this. Come on. This. And you can do a dexterity check. If you got... I'll make it 13. So if you got 13 or above, then you take 5 damage. Otherwise, you take 11 damage. And we'll just assume you killed all of them, because there was like 30 of them, but it's just going to be a super tedious and boring fight. Because they have like 4 HP, but there's 30 of them, so it's just going to be super annoying.
So dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw, 13 and above, you take 5 damage, otherwise you take 18. 11, sorry.
Can I uncanny dodge him?
You can.
So you also get +3 for what you said. How much?
13.
Oh, so okay, so 5 plus
+3, everyone's fine.
So I basically lost like 3 HP.
Right.
Everyone got lost 5 HP. Tehanu got lost 2 HP because of uncanny dodge.
Oh, okay.
Finally, I'm using this thing.
Yeah, good for you, man. And I'll just do Esmeralda as well.
Actually, I take 0.
Oh, because of the protection thing, it cancels it.
Doesn't matter.
Well, technically, no. You'll still take the 5 because this isn't actually like a spell that makes you take half damage. It's just like a way to fast forward the fight. So, but you'll get to use that feature at some point. Don't worry. Okay, so 5 damage, everyone, and Yeah, you just killed 30 of these things in a super long and boring fight. Now what?
That certainly means we gotta level up.
Most certainly. So on the north side, you see um, these double doors leading to the veranda outside, and this smaller door here that seems to be chain shot with a huge padlock. The same goes for these double doors as well.
And we like group investigate, check the whole room before we check other things.
Sure, you can do that. Roll investigation check. Everyone?
No, wrong thing.
I'll do Esmeralda as well. Investigación. She's really good. Okay. Okay. You find all of these casks. They seem to be empty. The barrels all seem to be empty. The wine is fermenting in three of these things. Let me try something here. How do I do that again? Like this? Yes. So the three vats that are on the eastern side are filled with wine. The fourth one was just empty because of the crack that it had and was inhabited with the twigs. You don't really see anything else that might be of particular interest in here other than the barricaded doors, basically. Yeah.
Does the key fit any of the padlock?
Yes, the key that you found does actually fit the padlock to the double doors. And
Which one's the double doors?
These things right here.
Is that the front door?
That's the double doors toward the veranda. The door that you guys came in, that was actually the front door.
So we don't want to open that door.
Probably
that leads to outside.
Yes, it leads outside.
What's this door?
Also leads outside. So you can see it's just like a small door on the side of the veranda as well.
Can I go in here? Oh, what's this? Is there stairs down here?
Yeah, so you open this door here and you find yourself in a dirty...
Is this a door here?
Where? Yes, it's a door. So give me a second. So dirty windows in the south wall allows dim light to enter this room. Wine bottles are manufactured here, as evidenced by the tools lying about. The wooden rack full of freshly blown glass bottles along the south wall, the hearth built into the southwest corner, and the barrel of sand standing next to it. A staircase descends underground, and between it and the rack of bottles stands a barred door. The bar is from your side, so you can always just
Does it lead outside?
Looking through the cracks, it does seem to be leading outside.
F that noise. Go downstairs.
Okay. So you go downstairs and... Okay, give me a second to just select everybody and move them. And wait for me, Ozzy, please, while I move everyone down the stairs that seem to be the back stairs leading to the cellar, basically. So you see there's thick moss that covers the walls of the underground staircase. At the foot of the stairs is a landing with an arched wooden door set into the north wall. It does not seem to be locked. As you open the door and slowly enter the room, you see
Well, I
wooden...
want to open the door and like look inside and kind of like, what does it look like? Does it smell like wine? Does it smell like...
Yeah, it definitely smells like wine. So you can see some wooden pillars and beams. That support a 10-foot high ceiling. The first thing you notice is that as you open the door, it's cold. You get a fresh breath of coldness that washes over you. You see racks containing bottles of wine, and yeah, that's what you can see.
Can I go in?
Okay. There's a thin mist that seems to be covering the floor. This cellar seems to be split in two by a 5-foot thick brick wall. Each half of the cellar features an 8-foot tall wooden partition that doubles as a wine rack. The western rack stands empty, but the eastern one is half filled with wine bottles. As you wash, so there's like about 40 bottles total in there. As you start to enter this place, I'm gonna pull these other people in. Something moves behind the eastern wine rack. Through the holes, you glimpse a half-dozen humanoid figures. One with a full rack of antlers. You hear a gravelly voice mutter the words of a spell. So please do a Constitution save as a thunder wave suddenly washes over you and hits you. Yes, again.
They don't have much creativity, goddammit.
Oh my god, why do I keep doing it this way?
Holy shit!
That's the number of bottles that exploded. It's not the damage. You do get...
What a waste.
You do get 15 damage. That is going to be halved. So 7 damage to... 1, 2, 3.
And
yeah, I guess everyone makes it.
But
I'll just
what
do
was the
Esmeralda.
threshold? Can I use my reaction, uncanny dodge it, or is that
You can.
not? Okay.
Yeah. Uncanny Dash is every reaction, right? Yeah, it's not like once per short rest or whatever.
'Cause, I didn't care that much before, but my HP is starting to be a little bit low. So.
Okay. Hey, wait, where are you? Oh, okay. There you
So how much damage?
go. 7, and that would be 3 for you with the Uncanny Dodge. Okay, so as that happens, we're going to roll again for initiative. And I am just going to do it up, up, and there you go. Tehanu first. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, where's that?
And 5. Okay,
druid?
everyone is there. Missing Esmeralda. Yeah, you can't see him. Okay.
Oh,
So what?
okay. I guess now it's my turn to just rush into this thing, or is it Liam first?
It's between you and Liam. You decide who starts.
I guess Liam could just fireball this into the.
And destroy all the remaining wine?
Bolt.
Well, a fireball.
You might need that to get out.
Right.
Okay. Well. Okay. Then I guess it's gonna be Tiana then. And it's just gonna run up here. Oh, those walls. And presuming there is something behind that corner, stab it.
Yep, there is something. You can stabby stab.
See. And then with advantage because it didn't take any turn.
Yeah, you hit and you kill it.
That was easy.
Yeah. Do you remember how long it's been since you were given the wines mission?
I don't remember. We drank too much wine.
It was like one of the first things when you arrived in Valaki.
So I'm gonna take the opportunity to do a second wind and regain a little bit of HP.
Okay, go ahead.
So 1d10.
Okay.
2.
Then what would Liam do? By the way, reminder, you guys know that you can right click on the tracker to pop the window separately if you want to keep the combat tracker visible.
Can he see this thing?
It's not very this UI isn't very clear. How do I never remember how to pop it up. Oh, you have to right click on this thing.
Yeah, you right click to get the HUD.
Does he have a line of sight on this guy?
Yes.
I can see him.
Yes, but it would be 3/4 cover. The one behind him, I'd say half cover.
The one behind him, then.
And with my bonus action, I can actually shout to them the position of the druid that I can see.
Yeah, I could.
Oh.
As a free action more than a bonus action, but sure.
Yeah, free action. There's the bastard.
Okay.
This is the back guy.
Yeah. It's looking like a lot of its wisps are burning. Let me actually check if it's probably is actually. Oh yeah, they're definitely vulnerable to fire. No, actually they're not. Not these guys. Not the needle blights. Okay. So yeah, it's you can see a lot of it burning off, but it's not catching on fire. It's not dead, but it's almost dead. Druid now is going to, well, the forest folk is going to do a, let me see, I already did that. It's going to try okay, it's going to try an attack. It's gonna come right here and try an attack. 14 does not hit, I think.
Who are you attacking?
Tiano.
14 doesn't hit.
Okay, so no damage for you. And
I can use a reaction, can I? Or
no,
it's not.
It's only if it attacks someone else, yeah. Now this guy is actually dead, then it's Amnon's turn.
Druid just made it easier for me.
Yeah. Amnon, what?
I know, I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I can't see anything. Alright, Amnon is gonna move.
The one right here is dead.
So from here, Amnon can see this thing all over, like this Strahd, right?
Yeah.
Moves his hex.
Uh-huh. Okay.
How many hit?
They both hit and they deal 22, 24, 27. They deal just enough damage to kill this thing.
God damn, Dylan.
Yeah. All right.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah. And then we're going to make these needle blades. It's going to do a long range attack on Tehanu. 11 misses.
Yeah.
Ozzy, your turn.
Your ICBMs suck.
Ozzy.
I'm trying to move.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. So from you said these guys are not resistant to fire.
They're not resistant to anything.
Yeah, no, they're
seriously.
not. They're not vulnerable or resistant to anything.
All right, this one, I am going to slam it with the shield.
You could attack them unarmed and snap them like twigs because they actually are twigs.
Well, is their health really that low?
Yeah, it's 11.
Oh shit. Okay, well
The other ones, the twig blights, those were 4. Those were really low, but these are needle blights. So they're a little more tough, but not too bad.
Ugh.
So yeah, that does not hit. That one does not hit either.
Their lightsaber sucks.
Yeah. Dude, you need to train more. Use the Force, Luke. Or Ozzy. Okay, Esmeralda is going to move her 30 feet. I'm gonna guess it brings her here. She's going to use her multi-attack. She's going to stabby stab stab. 1 rapier attack on this guy. Kills it. And then
If you're on the
second
other,
also
kills
kills
it
it.
as well.
Yeah, because I don't want to. And she'll move and do her third multi attack, which misses.
Such a disappointment.
Yeah, leave some for the others. Alright, this guy. Where is he? Wait. Come on. This guy's dead. This guy isn't. This one is dead. Okay, so this one is going to use his needles and throw needles at someone. It's a 6, it doesn't matter who. Then it's iron.
I can't see anything. So
I know.
Ozzy. Oh, I still can't see anything.
Yep.
Come stand next to me.
I won't take a spot for you to move to later.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, you're fine.
Yeah.
Something tells me you're gonna kill one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can sneeze at them and they're gonna break.
Alright, well, I told the dead.
Oogie. It's wisdom save, right?
Yes, 14.
Wow, it's -1, but it rolled an 18.
Oh, no, I'm not killing anything.
Yeah, apparently not.
Okay, I didn't need it.
Tehanu,
I high 5 iron.
finish
Wait,
it.
Wait, what? They're still standing?
There are 2 still standing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna move on top the course of the other, stab this thing. Too bad I don't have multi-attack yet.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
Hits and kills. Wait, you don't get the sneak attack. So almost kills, but let's just say you kill it.
Feels bad, man. 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I poked it with a rapier and then I sneezed at it and it died.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
let's do it that way.
Yeah. Liam. I'm just gonna play him coming this way, do this, and firebolt. Firebolt. There you go. You did it. Fire -5. Okay. Druid is dead. Amnon is going to just Eldritch Blast, and whatever it's with the two Eldritch Blasts, just gonna die.
Well, I could have a
this
negative
point.
number.
Yeah, I'm trying to find his there. Two Eldritch Blast, they will hit it, kills it. That's it. Cool.
Level up.
Level up. Yeah. All right. So with that, you finish with this combat,
Can I
and yeah.
can well when appropriate. I don't know if it's like right before where we're gonna end. Because I was thinking of healing.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna either do prayer of healing or if we decide to take a short rest, maybe do hit dice. Just I know not everybody's probably some people have taken some damage, so I didn't know if we want to explore more first.
It's whatever you guys want.
It'll take 2 minutes to do prayer of healing.
Yeah, you can take a short rest or prayer of healing here as you wish.
I mean, does it eat a spell slot or something from you, or?
Yes, it would. A second level, I think. Yeah.
So far, I'm not in trouble. I don't know.
Well, what about Amnon?
Amnon is a little bit beaten up.
Yeah.
21.
All right. Well, how about I just
Sammy is and Liam is at what?
From what I can see here, they both have all of their hit dice if they were to take a short rest.
Okay, so maybe I just wait to a short rest then?
Yeah, sounds good. And yeah. Okay.
Do we keep exploring?
Okay.
Are we doing a short rest or no?
Well, I just like maybe when we end.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So,
I mean, at that point in time next week, we'll have to decide about the staff anyway. If they decide to keep it and attune to it, they can attune to it during the short rest.
Yeah. That sounds like a good plan. All right. So the left side, the western side is completely empty. There's just like a broken bottle on the ground. The eastern side had 40 bottles of wine, but 28 got destroyed with the lightning bolt, thunder wave. Now there's only 12 bottles of wine.
What a waste.
Yeah, such a waste, man. All of the bottles seem to be having the Red Dragon Crush label on them. But there are 3 barrels on the far side, and the cellar gets markedly colder the closer you get to the north wall. And right there you see 3 frosty barrels, and they seem to be containing purple grape mash number 3, as it is emblazoned on each barrel's side.
What is that? We need to investigate this thing. Maybe detecting magic, or I don't know, whatever you guys think.
I would say Liam thinks it would probably be a good idea to detect magic, considering the weirdness with the cold, so he'll take his 10 minutes to detect magic as a ritual. Do you guys want to do anything else while he does that?
Well, I'm nervous, so I actually will choose to use a spell slot and do prayer healing.
Okay, so you use your 10 minutes as well to do prayer of healing. Anyone else wants to do anything else during those 10 minutes?
If there's anything I can perceive or investigate, or I don't know.
Do a perception or investigation check, whichever you prefer. Depending on what you want to do, basically. Like, investigation is really like looking for clues and things. Perception is really trying to see if there's anything that you can see.
Oh, shit.
So you can't see much. It seems that your eyelids have some frost on it. But yeah.
I did 13 healing.
Okay,
so,
cool.
For Sammy and
Oops.
Amnon.
I'll do it for.
It heals up to 6 people.
Yeah. So Liam is back to full health, Amnon is not quite, but almost. 31 out of 37, so he's
I'm almost back up to
looking
full.
good. Yeah.
Yay.
So
Where
Tehanu
is
also
it?
gets his 13. Iron gets her 13. Don't forget yourself. And in your case, it's actually 17 because you healed yourself with twice. Yeah.
Everybody in the area got healed?
Yeah, up to 6 people. Okay.
I feel overpowered again.
So you've done 2 perception checks, both with both rolls on them. They're like you really have
I'll help you
something in
out.
your eyes, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
I'm
you
fine.
cannot find
I'm done
anything.
rolling.
All right, and after the 10 minutes pass, detect magic appears, and Liam looks around, and he's unable to find anything magical about this place or anything in here that seems to be magical. He says, "I don't understand, but it's not magical."
Were the druids like? Okay, so normally, like with wine bottles or barrels, there's like a cork.
There's what?
A cork. Like
Yeah, yeah.
where they fill from. Does it look like the corks have been tampered with?
Do an investigation check, please.
I'm not good at that. Can I ask someone who's good at that to do an investigation?
You can ask someone to do that and help them if you want, so they
I will
get
help.
advantage.
I will help Liam make an investigation.
Okay, then do it for Liam, please. Okay.
I don't think he needed any help.
Yeah. So Liam looks at the various corks and of the bottles. It looks like some of them might have been tampered with. Yeah.
Okay. I have a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use a level 1 spell slot and cast.
You cut out entirely.
I think he's looking through his list.
Detect poison and disease.
Okay. So you can sense for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes. You can sense the presence and location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. You also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, disease in each case. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, blah blah blah. Okay. So, you are currently concentrating, and for the next 10 minutes you have this.
As an assassin, don't I have expertise in poison as well?
Maybe. You'd have to check your thing, but his is a spell. You have expertise in the poisoner's kit, so you could make poisons or antitoxin or things like that if you had the kit. So okay, Ozzy. So you can sense the presence of poison. You find from the 12 remaining bottles. You find and what can you do? You find 2 of them that appear to contain poison, and they do match the ones that Liam says. I think the cork has been tampered with these. You can also sense poison on the person of that forest folk, that its corpse lying on the ground, and you're able to just pinpoint exactly where the poison is, and you find a couple of vials, one of them empty, the other one's still full, and it has a viscous kind of liquid in it. Also, you get a sense, considering your proximity with everyone, that Amnon has a sort of disease in him. You also identify the kind of poison disease in each case. With your sense, you're able to feel that the disease that Amnon has somehow gained is lycanthropy.
What's that?
Oh, that's nice.
Can I do a medicine check to understand what that
It's
is?
a fucking werewolf.
Nice.
Yeah.
What? From the pies?
No, probably he got bit or something. Now we can stab him.
Yeah. And little meta, every time those werewolves were attacking you, I made you guys do a constitution check. That was to see if you were getting the werewolf disease. And you all saved all the time until Amnon missed once.
Was this from the cave?
I can.
Yeah,
Well,
from the cave.
hold on. I can expel 5 points of uh
Oh yeah.
lay on hands to cure a disease.
Okay.
So as soon as I see that, I go over to Amnon and I go there, and I stroke his horn, and boom, I put 5 points in and I cure his disease.
All right. Cool.
Big yard.
Cool. And your stupid detect poison and things. I had such a plan for him when you next meet Strahd. But okay, cool. Amnon is not a werewolf anymore.
Holy fuck.
Oh yeah. That was going to be epic. Because Strahd could have just made the moon appear full and Amnon would have been completely mad werewolf that you'd have to fight. That was going to be so much fun. But yeah, detect poison and disease.
You just wrecked the whole fun out of this game. Damn it, freaking paladin.
Yeah, those
No
stupid
fun.
paladins.
Paladins are OP as fuck. Okay, I'm a little.
So,
Okay, so
yeah, go
I
ahead.
thought that the barrels in the back were the ones that were freezing cold.
Yes, they are frosty.
And he didn't notice any magic, and they didn't radiate disease. Poison.
Nope.
I take the 2 vials of poison that I did find. I give them to Tahanu, and I go, "This is your shit, man. I don't want this shit." And I take the 2.
So one was empty, the other one was still full. So Tehanu, you get 1 vial of poison. Cool.
The bottles of wine
Mm-hmm.
are the 2 that are poisonous. I take out and I smash them on.
Okay. Cool. So you have 10 bottles of Red Dragon Crush that are poison free, known to be poison free.
And we're gonna put those in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Red.
Yeah, just
Dragon.
pretend that all the bottles were smashed in the fight.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do at this point? Anything else?
Well, there is more
So-
to the basement on left, right?
Yeah, as you already explored there, it's just empty. There are stairs on the left side, and there's the ramp on the right side.
The stairs go down further.
Up. You're in the cellar. There's no more down.
So we should go back up, and because it leads us to the leftmost part of the building that we hadn't really explored, and we can go through the door, the 1 or 2 doors that we hadn't gone through, and I think we're done here.
Sounds good to me.
Did we check the body of the wild folk or whatever the fuck that we killed for?
I thought that's what
have
you
not.
did when you checked for the poisons and such.
No,
How's
he just
legit.
he just homed right through to the poison because he could sense it.
Okay, let's loot them.
Okay. Investigation check, please. Doesn't find anything.
I helped him.
Oh yeah.
Helping him look. So that's why I
Right.
took advantage.
Okay. Yeah, it's just this really crassy. Well, is that the right term? But anyway, it's just this person with twigs, antlers that seem to be somehow attached to their head. Their ragged clothing, other than a few components that would be used for spells, and twigs and things like that, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest apart from those vials of poison. No monies. At this time, I'd say you have. Uh, let's do a. You have 3 minutes left on your detect poison.
Well, there's nothing. All right. Well, I guess I'll come up here. I'm actually gonna hurry up to the top,
Okay.
back where we came from, because I want to check those vats.
Okay. As you come inside the room, you get this strong sense of poison emanating from the 3 vats.
Okay.
Where's the Hanu? Okay. There you go.
Is there like a?
I can cure them.
Like a what? You notice, by the way, that the door here is hanging loose, and it's off its hinges. The one that leads towards the loading dock. And as you went through here, you don't notice any poison coming off from those barrels.
Can I wait? So previously, I got 1 vial of poison from the little guy below, but can I just fill a bunch of vials and whatever poison on tap for free here? Could be useful.
You fucking bastard. Yeah, you have an empty vial you could use to do that. Sure.
Like 3 dozen vials, maybe?
I don't think you have that. There are some empty bottles of wine.
Yes, let's use that.
I mean, you just had 2 bottles of already poisoned wine that your paladin friend just smashed, but sure.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be like?
Yeah, but
so
that's why I thought about it.
But he couldn't like dip his weapons in the poisoned wine. You'd have to like feed that to somebody at this point, right?
Yeah.
No, but you can actually coat weapons with poison.
You can.
Right, but I thought it has to be like the actual poison, not poison diluted in wine.
Yeah.
But I mean,
like so there's a vial or 2 vials of poison that would normally be like would kill you, have been dumped into these vats of wine. So like if you just dumped wine on your sword and then you swung your sword, it's not going to stick.
Well, it's going to poison them and make them drunk. So wait. Okay. So the vial you gave me, it was pure poison, or it was diluted poison?
It was concentrated poison, if you prefer. And you get the sense, just as your detect spell ends, you get the sense that the wine in those vats is strongly poisoned. And that if you hadn't done that and delivered wine from these vats, you could have killed the entire village, which would have been so much fun when you return to it and find everybody dead.
And Iron, I was going to ask Iron, because I know I have a spell to purify food and water, but I don't have it prepared today. It looks like Iron does.
Well, before you purify this thing, I'm going to fill 2 bottles of highly concentrated poison wine for whatever use I might have for this thing. I don't know.
Just don't put them in the
yeah. Oh, in the bag of holding?
Yeah, because we won't be able to distinguish them unless you have a way of distinguishing.
Oh, you say Tehanu do not touch on the sticker.
Oh, so you have purify food and drink. You didn't have it prepared before. You prepared it overnight?
As we leveled.
Yeah, that's cool. Because I had checked before the game and I was like, oh, she doesn't have it prepared.
We leveled.
But that's cool. That was good thinking, especially with the, we're going into a winery. Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're going to a winery, so.
Yeah, no, that was good thinking. Cool. And just a little quick reminder to Tehanu, there is a printing press in the 2nd floor, and labels of like the various wine bottles. Yeah,
for simplicity's sake, we could just assume we would say either I had a post-it with me, or I just printed poison wine thing label for those 2 bottles I put in my bag. Whatever.
I was just going to say, now I'm being meta and playing a little bit, but your character could probably think, hey, that Le Champagne du Stamp that people keep talking about as being like the ultimate wine, and nobody has seen a bottle of it for years. For some reason, we have some labels we could just stick on the bottles, and it would be not only easily discernible from the other Red Dragon Crush and Purple Grape Mash, but also would appear to be very valuable.
I hear none of this because I'm a paladin.
You don't hear it because it's inside of Tehanu's mind. It's his evil god divinity that is whispering things in his ears. Okay. Anyway, moving on. What next?
So as a ritual, can I purify all 3 vats?
You can. Oh yeah, you can ritual, but only if you have it prepared. So yes, you can spend the next 30 minutes purifying all 3 vats. Sounds good.
To do that.
And I keep forgetting. Had I checked the room where there was the second druid that we killed on 2nd floor?
Well, where Ozzy's mouse is, I don't know that we've explored that, have we?
Where?
Like west of the wine barrel, of all the barrels?
You haven't gone this way. Those doors are open. FYI. Right? And you haven't gone there. You haven't gone here.
That looks like it leads to outside.
Yes. You can see the light coming from those open doors.
I didn't realize the door in front of me we've explored.
The one in front of you is the one that leads to the veranda outside, and it has that padlock that you opened with the key that you found upstairs. So other than this little room right here, which I'm just gonna let you know is just storage closet, basically, you've explored the entire place. Apart from, the tables outside. And the outhouse.
This was just the veranda?
Yeah, this is the veranda. It has wooden tubs where they smash the grapes.
I thought the skulls of the children.
Also, but that's only on the weekend.
Huh.
I didn't want to hear that.
It was just a joke.
I know.
Or not. Okay, so yeah, I'd say you have basically explored the entire thing. There are still doors that are open to the outside, but the needle blights outside don't seem to be paying attention to you. They don't seem to be coming your way. Esmeralda, with her infinite knowledge of monsters, would say that they probably followed us and tried to attack us, but then they even forgot that we are here, most probably, considering that how low intelligence they are. If we tried to go outside, they'd probably attack us again. But let's stay away from those doors, and we should be fine. Now you would probably want to take a short rest. So you know the place now. You can decide on an appropriate place for you to take your short rest in, and we can call it a night.
Cool.
Okay, so where do you guys want to go for the short rest?
One of the bedrooms upstairs, I think.
Yeah, it probably is safer because you get to see outside, and if something happens, it happens on the floor below. You can make a stand on 2nd floor.
Okay. So I'll be moving all of you to the 2nd floor, the master bedroom, and 30 minutes have passed because you've been purifying the wine. And
Nine. Since it's a light activity, can I just kind of reinvestigate the rooms or whatever?
sure, if you want. Roll 4 investigation checks for me in a row.
Let's see. Investigation. Oh. So
Okay.
bad.
So there's really nothing special that you find here. You look through all of it, you rummage through all the rooms and stuff, and there's nothing that stands out, other than the
Printing press in the last one.
let me see. Oh, yeah, you find. Do another investigation check for me. Yeah, okay, that doesn't help.
What the hell? I
Um,
could use a luck point because this is such crap.
Okay, use a luck point and re-roll it if you want.
Yeah. God damn it.
Okay, so yeah, that's all that you find in this entire place. You do find some little drops of the poison in the second floor balcony, which means that the druid that was there was dropping the poison from the top of the barrel of the vats. But there's not much else that you can find at this point.
Well, I guess I'm gonna play with the printing press then. Pass time with this thing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let me see. Oh well, I might as well give you that information. That's fine. You find in the bedroom a hidden compartment in which you find the key to the wooden chest that you had already unlocked. So it doesn't give you anything particularly.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it. You are all in the bedroom, about to take a nap, and that's where we're going to stop for tonight. And it was pretty much a 4-hour game tonight. Yeah, and I think it went.
He was
nicely.
productive as hell.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, very productive. Cool. Hope you had fun. And
Very much
I'm
so.
just
Thank
gonna-
you.